Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio
He's fine. Dave Roberts watched Ohtani take batting practice last night and said it was loud. All Roberts is asking of Ohtani is that he play it safer on the bases, take shorter leads, avoid diving back into the bag, reduce the risk of further injury. Joe?
All right, Kenny, so both the stars again in the spotlight for this Game 3. We had one of California's own, Ice Cube, before Game 2. Time now for a native New Yorker to get you ready for Game 3.
Yo, New York! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Bronx Bomber himself, Fat Joe! Todo Puerto Rico! Yeah! What's up, New York? Let's go, Yankees! Soto, I see you. Judge, I see you. Okay, it's different over here. Yeah. Sports on Miss Happy's Dodgers. We from the Bronx, New York. Things happen. New York City. It's time to apply that pressure. And you like the Yankees, make some noise. I am the ghost of Babe Ruth, the Bronx Bomber himself. I got 100 redundants, brother, I'm from New York. Big chips, I'm from New York. We're from the home of the terrorists. Yes, I'm from New York. I got 100 redundants. Yes, I'm from New York. And this is how we do. Man, I can see that there's Moses ain't a cutie, even he got a set blown up. And I was just about to find God. But now that Mace is back, I think I'd much rather find him. And everybody chuck crazy how the ace gon' pitch. We gon' hit it out the park every time we hit. You know Stan, he's the truth, homie. Got the whole league shook, saying, nah, Joe, gon' let him loose on me. True story of bringing the team back. Even the Dodgers forced to lean back. Straight set, grind, cook. Now we killing them hard. People saying I must have found one rhyme book. Big stripes on top of the phantom. And the piggy got blamed like a ring around Saturn. Big Joe crack, lady sing for that. You already know that's just where the team be at. Oh man, damn. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all. Shorty, what you want? Shorty, what you need? My brothers run the game. We ain't never leave. Dumb on the slutty. We ain't never. You got a B12. I got Chance. Got Judge. I'm all the way up.
What you want? I got what you need. Shorty, what you want? I got.
Let's go New York. Let's go.
I got what you need.
I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. We all the way up. I'm all the way up.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
For my hitters with Bentley Coupes and Rolex. Kick a chick out the room and gave her no records. Had to stash June, the women's soul records. Keep my, I'm talking shorty your tail, showing off the new things. Couldn't take it all, so I gave her own chain. She called me top shots, and yeah, I keep a few things. Champion sound, yeah, I got a few rings, and I'm all the way up. And you can stay up. And if you ask anybody where I live, and point to the hills and say, go all the way up. Go all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. This is for Thurman Munson, Reggie Jackson, Derek Jeter the captain, Mariano.
Let's hide in the attic.
No, in the basement. Why can't we just get in the running car?
Are you crazy? Let's hide behind the chainsaws.
Smart. Yeah, okay.
If you're in a horror movie, you make poor decisions. That's what you do.
Shh, I'm being quiet. Breathing on me.
If you want to save on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. McCaffrey looking lost.
Hey, I'm looking for a lawn. Could you point me aisle 27?
Find what you need faster with the Lowe's app.
Hey, Meta, play music.
Fruit punch, 6-inch piece, but get it pop like it just like refront. Yo, run off with this bag.
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency. So you'll have an emergency pizza. A free pizza when you need it most.
There you go. Thank you. Welcome. Enjoy.
Dude, this thing is awesome. I know. I bought it using the cash rewards card from Navy Federal Credit Union. I get cash back on every purchase. Honestly, I can't imagine where I'd be without them. One word. Got it. Reeling in fish. No. Eating fish. Fish in the sea? Movie.
Introducing the new Cash Rewards Plus card. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
The moment is here.
And now, America votes.
Democracy 24.
Your freedom, your vote.
Guys, we can't go on without our Wendy's saucy nugs.
Yeah, but man, with this crowd, good luck.
I got you. He didn't ask what I wanted. Me neither.
Don't worry, I got you. I got the saucy nuts. Hey, watch out now.
No napkins?
Back we go.
Well, the World Series theater shifts from Los Angeles to New York. We're just about set for Game 3.
Where we're going. It's been a long time since we've last taken this trip. It only feels right we steal a page from this city, this pastime, and romanticize this meeting of baseball's Goliaths. Get swept away in the rush of New York's current. Travel back through this rivalry and together take a ride to the Bronx.
161st Street, Yankee Stadium.
The Bronx. Through dynasties draped in pinstripes.
The Yankees are world champions once again.
Jackie Robinson set his sight.
Through the groundbreaking.
Robinson dashes to the plate.
And the history making. This story of neighbors that grew into a tale of two coasts.
The Dodgers, once located in Brooklyn, now belong to Los Angeles.
And the immortals that blurred the line between legend and fact. Somehow, all that history doesn't cast a shadow big enough to take away from this moment.
She is gone!
The names and all of their talent wearing these uniforms. The energy of a Bronx October. How can you not help but fall in love with the game all over again? How can you not get carried away in the magic of Dodgers Yankees?
He's done it again! Was there any doubt?
Here they are again, 43 years later, meeting at the last stop.
And speaking of long waits, the first World Series game in the Bronx in 15 years. The 104th World Series game in the Bronx all time. They won the first of their 27 World Championships in the old Yankee Stadium's first season, 1923. They won the last of those 27 the year this place opened in 2009. And they're hoping maybe this crowd can bring its team to life as they try to get back into this series. So Ohtani cranking that shoulder around, ready to go. The Dodgers coming to the plate with this lineup. Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman at the top of it. Teoscar Hernandez, who had a huge series in this ballpark back in June. Max Muncy's at third base hitting fifth. Will Smith slides up and bats sixth. Lux, Kike Hernandez, and Tommy Edman rounding things out for the Dodgers. 28-year-old from Ackworth, Georgia, Clark Schmidt. And the guy that Aaron Boone has called the most confident guy that he's ever met. The Yankees hoping they have the right personality, the right guy for this moment.
Yeah, absolutely. He's had some pretty good success in the postseason. He had great success during the year. He's got to throw enough strikes because his secondary pitches are where he gets his strikeouts. And I'm sure he's right away going to figure out if Ohtani is limited at all in this first at bat. So he's going to be pumped.
Ohtani's ready to lead things off, and Clark Schmidt, he missed a lot of this season with the lat injury, but when he was healthy, he was a top 10 pitcher in baseball with a 2.85 ERA.
Yeah, his confidence met execution, and then the last 7, of course, you just get a little bit of an equalizer, right? You just go through those moments as a starter, but the eagerness doesn't always guarantee success, but you'd rather have a guy eager in these moments, especially down 2-0. And when he's going to be successful, it's going to rely on that cutter. And he's got breaking balls that go up, down, and to the left and make spin his big asset. And I think that's the only way he's going to keep the Dodgers at bay. You've got to throw some spin. And at the top of the zone, use your fastball against the Dodgers.
We came into this series talking about these superstars, of course. Pitching has done a good job against both these guys. Ohtani's one hit was a big one, but it is just one hit at 1 for 8 so far in this World Series. And, of course, the big story hanging over everything for the Yankees. Can they get Aaron Judge going?
Yeah, and that's the key. I mean, all the focus is going to be, fair or not, on the two superstars and what they do. That's why you get a lot of guys that can have success behind them because so much attention is given to him. Listen, he's going to be sore. But what it might do for his swing, Ohtani's who I'm talking about, is shorten it up, be compact, and not as big. It's his back shoulder. You do a lot of the hitting with your front shoulder, but don't kid yourself. The back shoulder will feel it when you swing.
And Kenny told you during the pregame show, Dave Roberts went and watched him in the cage yesterday, and he said, oh, my goodness, was it loud. He looked, and it sounded just right. Clark Schmidt's ready to go. Ohtani stands in, and off we go. Game 3 from the Bronx. Upstairs, ball 1. The Dodgers 2 wins from their second title in 5 years. Their first one in a full season since 1988. And the Bronx breathes some life back into these Yankees as they try to come back from down 2-0 to win their 28th title.
The pressure's obvious on the Yankees, right? They know they've got to win tonight. It's not a true elimination game, but getting off to a good start is going to change the narrative for this fan base and obviously Dave Roberts.
3-0 on Ohtani. Take advantage of the crowd, right? They're ready to erupt, ready to give you a boost. Doing the roll call right now. All the sights and the sounds of a Yankee game, but especially a Yankee game in the World Series. A shout out to each one of the players out there, and they tip their cap to the fans. It's Ohtani, though, on 4 pitches, taking a walk to open this game against Schmidt. So he asked Dave Roberts before the game, do you have to say anything to Ohtani? Don't run. And he said, yeah, I'm going to save him from himself. I did say to him, enough, dude. It's not worth it.
Well, the presence of him, of course, we haven't seen him swing yet to have any kind of indicator, but the presence in the lineup of Ohtani speaks for itself.
Right. There's a strike.
When you have a layoff and you haven't pitched in a while and you're a high-level, emotional, kind of like downhill fastball cutter guy, that's where you're trying to check those emotions and get back into the normal routine. And you saw his fastball was up out of the zone, amped up.
Third start of the postseason for Schmidt. 2 runs over 4 2/3 in both of them. The Yankees betting on his confidence, betting on his pulse, as he tries to reestablish the Yankees' rotation edge, seeming rotation edge coming into this series. Yamamoto outdueled Rodon in game 2. The ball's in 2 strikes.
Well, there's that breaking ball that he can throw. It's really, really tight, and it has great depth to it. He'll use that pitch, especially you'll see a bigger breaking ball to the left-hander on the inside part of the plate that breaks big.
That was the bigger one right there.
Yeah, but he even shapes it differently against left-handers, so he can manipulate the baseball and create the lanes he wants against a right-handed hitter. And I would say that he's going to have to take care of the right-handed hitters that are in this lineup, because it's a deep lineup with a lot of thunder, and left-handed hitters, of course, providing a lot of that.
Betts coming off a 2-hit game in game 2. 429 over his last 5 games. Ohtani just 1 of 8 in this World Series, but Betts really from midway through the championship series forward has been awesome right behind him. Ohtani at first with the leadoff walk. A 1-2 pitch to Mookie Betts is swatted foul. We'll do it again.
Ohtani is going to try to keep that shoulder from any unneeded movement by grabbing like the collar of his jersey. Whenever you pop your shoulder out, you're going to have little tears. You're going to have inflammation, and it's going to not be perfect for him tonight.
Another 1-2 pitch. Just misses. Home plate umpire Mark Carlson is a very hitter-friendly umpire. That one goes Betts' way.
Well, that was a strike, but he was set up inside, and you see the catcher reach, and that reach might have been the difference on getting that call.
So from 0-2 to 2-2, Schmidt comes back home, and Betts hits a fly ball into shallow left field. Verdu goes on, the call, and the catch.
This ballpark's so much different, obviously, than Dodger Stadium. This is a short to right, short to left poke. You could hit opposite field home runs here and be a hitter's dream. So you've got to keep the ball in the middle of the field. And an aggressive hitter like Freddie Freeman will attack the first pitch, and he was trying to lift the ball, I guarantee it.
He showed that in his walk-off grand slam game 1. And coming into this series, going into that swing, you wouldn't have thought that he would be a guy you'd have to really worry about when it comes to keeping the ball in a small park like this. He hadn't homered in 41 days when he stepped into the box on Friday night, hit that grand slam, and he homered again in game 2. 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 consecutive World Series games with a home run for Freddie Freeman. That is 1 shy of George Springer's record. Schmidt to Freeman. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now the curveball that he used against the Guardians, and they were heavy left-handed batters, he would throw this breaking ball on the inner part of the plate and get it to go down to the back foot. A lot of swings and misses over the top on that pitch.
It is a fastball. It's ripped down the line. It is gone. A 5th consecutive World Series game with a Freddie Freeman home run. And the Dodgers are on the board first in game 3. Incredible. Had not homered in more than a month. And he's homered in all 3 games.
Well, this is a left-handed batter's dream ballpark. And when you make a mistake with your fastball, he's trying to go away. He goes inside. And Freddie has not missed that pitch. Every one of the home runs he's hit off a fastball have been tight and to him, and he hasn't missed it. That's a mistake, and Freddie made him pay.
2-0 Dodgers. And that fast start you're talking about the Yankees desperately needing instead comes from the Dodgers. And Freeman has tied George Springer for the World Series record. Consecutive games with a home run. And out to Oscar Hernandez. Ball and a strike.
Well, 2 good things happened there for the Dodgers. Obviously the home run, and 2, Ohtani didn't have to slide at second or slide at home or do anything. He got to jog.
Keep holding that shirt, keep holding that shoulder in place the whole way around the bases. Freddie Freeman is broken out with that ankle rested, of course, and a new little mental trick that he's telling himself: step instead of towards the pitcher, step out. He's not actually doing that, but it's just kind of unlocked his swing where he's not feeling the pain, cutting it loose. Because watching him during the division series and the championship series, there was zero thump.
No, yeah, and his foot was bothering him a lot more, and he couldn't get that foot hit from the ground up. He was hitting all upper body and going the other way. Well, something's changed, and his ability to have timing and power now couldn't come at a better timing for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
2-2 to Hernandez. Bounces short for Anthony Volpe. 2 out.
I really thought they were going to go to the breaking ball here, but he went to a fastball away, but he pulls it. And by pulling it in, see where the catcher had to reach? Nowhere close to the zone, and these hitters on both teams are good enough to make these disappear. There will be home runs tonight if pitchers make mistakes. First one goes to the Dodgers.
10 of their 12 runs in this fall classic have come off the long ball. 2 out, Max Muncy, strike 1 from Schmidt.
We talked about, I've been in all these situations, and what happens when a team gets down and the crowd is anticipating this is a game we have to win. You need something to shock the other side. Well, right away, the Dodgers threw the first punch. And what I mean by shocking the other side, your team that's down 2-0 has to have an unexpected situation happen where you go, oh, wow, and turn it, and it can turn the series. For the Dodgers, they don't want that to even be in play. And so offensively, they have been unbelievable.
0-2 to Muncy is cut on and miss for strike 3. Got the spin in on him, but Freddie Freeman got a fastball and did not miss. They continue to punish fastballs, and they continue to ride the long ball. A 2-0 lead for LA before the Yankees come to bat.
You know he's looking to steal second. Google Cloud AI knows that a 10-foot lead with a sprint speed of 28 feet per second means an 80% chance he swipes the bag.
There he goes again.
And when a team's mascot has wings, they just so happen to get 0.4 more steals per game.
The man can absolutely fly.
Yeah, he's flying. Catch the game like never before with Google Cloud AI.
I want you to imagine waking up tomorrow. How do you feel? No, how do you want to feel?
A new head coach.
Make it about us. We beat the odds.
And her new assistant.
Hey, Google, find me an alternate route, because you decide the outcome.
And a must-win game.
No, we decide the outcome.
And the vision and a car that always delivers.
Bring it in! I want you to imagine waking up tomorrow.
The all-new 2025 Equinox and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
With so many choices on Booking.com, like this waterfront hotel, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh, no.
No, we're just keeping tabs on arrivals.
While enjoying your hotel's view of the harbor.
Is that what that is?
And their well-reviewed clam chowder.
That's all they had.
Yeah.
And are those your kids dressed as Boston lobstermen?
Not our kids.
We're not?
Hun.
With millions of possibilities, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
All my favorites for just $7 each? That's crazy. Or am I crazy?
Seeing sevens? It's a sign to order from Pizza Hut's $7 deal lovers menu.
For more than a decade, Farxiga has been trusted again and again and again. Ask your doctor about Farxiga.
Sunday. Time to suit up.
Like half zips, kind of quarter zip.
And sacrifice your body.
This is fun.
Because no matter how hard you football, it's easy to Sunday.
Freddie Freeman has brought out his big bat here in the World Series. A home run in all 3 games as Gleyber Torres heads up there to lead things off for the Yankees. Soto and Judge, of course, to follow. Championship Series MVP Giancarlo Stanton has knocked in runs in both games in this World Series. Chisholm and Volpe 5 and 6. One change to the lineup. Jose Trevino replaces Austin Wells at catcher and bats 8. Walker Buehler Outside with his first pitch. It's been a season-long search, really, for Buehler. His first year back from Tommy John, he had a 5.38 ERA during the regular season. He gave up 6 runs in the division series, but feels like he found it in the championship series, John. Totally different pitch mix. And he got more swings and misses than he'd gotten in any game in 3 years.
Yeah, made a huge adjustment, and he's coming off of a big layoff. So see how he does with the command. Early in the first inning, Clark did not have good command. And now a 2-run lead for Buehler is a great feeling when you're in a World Series game on the road.
How about that layoff, though? You mentioned 12 days. I would imagine he's juiced up, but that's not necessarily a great thing.
That is not necessarily a great thing. You can see the even spread of pitches he likes to throw and doesn't rely on any one. But when he's got that working, he's got tremendous spin on his fastball that he can ride up in the zone. And as you mentioned, the spin that he had last start, you just hope you can remember it and stay connected to it. 18 swings and misses was a season high.
Fires 2-2, and Torres has worked the count full.
Now, what the Yankees have to do is win every single at-bat. They have no choice. Every at-bat's got to be like a 9th inning approach. Just not putting the ball in play enough, and obviously, statistically, it shows.
Another payoff. Torres leads off with a walk. On base to open the game for the Yankees for the 10th time in 12 games this postseason. Take a look at Fox Foresight, powered by Google Cloud, as Juan Soto comes to the plate to a great hand from this Bronx crowd, who's hoping that they're not seeing the last of Juan Soto in a Yankees uniform, because he's given them everything they've ever could have dreamt of in his first season here. We say thanks to Google Cloud for powering those real-time insights.
Yeah, Google Cloud has done an incredible job. They get that so fast that they give us the opportunity to give it to the viewers of real-time stats.
You got Soto up there, 3 out of 7, 2 walks in the 2 games in this series. 1 ball, 1 strike against Buehler. Monster season. First year in pinstripes, has continued right into the postseason. And then he's knocked in 3 of their 5 runs. He scored the other. Now this 1-1 pitch takes way outside. Ball 2.
Well, it is a little bit colder here, and when you're in the cold, and as long as it's not super dry, the feel of the baseball for each pitcher is going to be vital for the type of pitches that they throw, especially the breaking ball.
Lands that one. It's interesting. He said he loves pitching in the colder temperatures, and it was pretty cold at Citi Field when he was spinning it so well.
It was, and he had the one good thing that the only good thing is when the wind's blowing out, it helps your secondary pitches. It doesn't help the fly ball because it carries, but you can use the wind blowing out, and he did in that game at Citi Field to the best of his ability.
Pretty darn still tonight. Beautiful night for baseball. Soto on 2-2, slashes the ball to left center field. Tasker Hernandez runs under it and makes the catch. Back to first goes Torres, 1 away.
Well, here's the at-bat that this entire crowd is not only going to root for, hold their breath for.
Strike 1 as the crowd tries to remind him who he is.
Yeah, the big thing about watch the barrel of the bat, and if he's got that tilt, the swinging up, that's not the judge that he's been for the entire season.
Lays off that breaker.
What happens is every once in a while, okay, you have to make him in conscience. Well, they did that in Game 5. He got hit by a pitch. So part of that is maybe since then he's leaking out, trying to anticipate the pitch in, therefore missing all the pitches away. It's a mechanical thing that you can do as a hitter and fall into a bad funk. Those numbers show you why he's not connected mechanically. It only takes 1 swing, 1 bad mistake to get this guy going.
1-1 pitch. Judge checks his swing again. That's a big deal right there. He said it, John, that to him it's simple, that he's got to swing his strikes, and if they're going to spin him like that, he's got to take his walks, hand the baton to Stanton behind him.
That's exactly right. It's so easy to say, harder to do.
Fouls it back. Healthy rip at a fastball. So he's seen more and more breaking stuff. Best fastball hitter in baseball. And in this postseason against breaking stuff, 1 for 20, 14 Ks, and most of it has been chasing off at the plate.
And based on that high fastball, I would think curveball's coming here.
On a 2-2. It is a breaking ball that he calmly takes, and the count is full.
It started too low. If that pitch would have started higher, that would have been an attempted swing. That it starts too low out of his hand, and Judge recognizes it and stays off of it.
You talk about shocking the system. Nobody that could provide a bigger jolt than this guy right here. 2-0 Dodgers, bottom of the first in game 3. Aaron Judge swings and misses. Buehler with a cutter to strike him out.
The fear factor in the regular season is a carryover effect over 162 games. The numbers speak for themselves. He's going to win the MVP. When you show a little crack in the postseason, it opens up the arsenal. Pitchers aren't as afraid of throwing to you when there's a stretch like this. It's the weirdest thing, and it's unfortunately come at the wrong time for the Yankees.
Fastball for strike 1 on Stanton. Buehler comes back home with a breaking pitch that misses. Stanton, after winning MVP of the championship series, homers in game 1 of the World Series, knocks in a run in the 9th inning in game 2. They give the MVP chance to Aaron Judge during introductions, and they lingered into Stanton and felt appropriate for him too with the way he's played this October and really every October since coming to New York. Torres started this inning with a walk, still at first as Stanton takes ball 2.
Well, right now, fastball, as you look at these two guys that just crush fastballs, right? But look at the rest. That's what's got to pick up. Can't just be a 1 or 2 man show.
Sharply hit to short. Edmonds up with it, and that's a scoreless first inning for Walker Buehler. The Dodgers trying to get to within a win of a world championship and off to a great start.
Look out, 'cause here I come.
Have you always had trouble losing weight and keeping it off? Same.
Discover the power of Wegovy.
And I'm marching on to the beat I drum.
With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds.
Wegovy.
And I'm keeping the weight off.
Wegovy helps you lose weight and keep it off.
I'm reducing my risk.
Wegovy is the only FDA-approved weight management medicine that's proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events in adults with known heart disease and with either obesity or overweight.
Wegovy shouldn't be used with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines. Don't take Wegovy if you or your family had medullary thyroid cancer, multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or if allergic to it. Stop Wegovy and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may happen, including pancreatitis and gallbladder problems. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes, or if you feel your heart racing while at rest. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Call your provider right away if you have any mental changes. Common side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy,
I'm losing weight.
I'm keeping it off.
And I'm lowering my CV risk.
That's the power of winning. Wegovy.
Check your cost and coverage before talking to your healthcare professional about Wegovy.
Open your eyes. At Total Wireless, we believe you deserve better from your phone service. And we're fixing that. We give you unlimited 5G data for just $25 a month. And we lock your price for 5 years. You deserve to get it all. And at Total Wireless, that's exactly what we'll give you. Find your local store at TotalWireless.com.
Let's hide in the attic.
No, in the basement. Why can't we just get in the running car?
Are you crazy? Let's hide behind the chainsaws.
Smart. Yeah, okay.
If you're in a horror movie, you make poor decisions. That's what you do.
Shh, I'm being quiet. Breathing on me.
If you want to save on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Well, what the players are wearing on the field during the World Series, check out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, hoodies, T-shirts, and more at MLBshop.com. Will Smith leads off this second for the Dodgers against Clark Schmidt. Up into the 6th spot of the order today. First time he's hit this high in the lineup since Game 2 of the championship series. Dave Roberts told us he liked this matchup for Will Smith against Schmidt. Two-run home run from Freeman in the first inning against Schmidt.
That's the pitch. He's got to make the adjustment. Been a little bit erratic with his command early on. And once a pitcher settles in and gets in a rhythm, it's way better to connect dots with his secondary pitches. Just a little off on that cutter.
Home with the 2-0. And fly the other way. Back goes Soto to that short porch onto the track with room. Even the lazy fly balls can strike a little fear into you in this ballpark. Schmidt, first-round draft pick, 2017 out of South Carolina. Even though he had just had Tommy John surgery, Yankees saw enough prior to the surgery and bet on his makeup, bet on his character, his ability to come back from that. It was still a slow and injury-riddled climb to the big leagues, and it wasn't until last year that he stuck in the rotation. Outside with his first pitch to Gavin Lux, but they say better and better every year. Finally has the true stuff to go along with that confidence that he's always had. In a breakout season this year. Fires 1-0. Caught the corner.
Well, that's what he did really well in his previous starts, is he got the outside corner with the fastball, and then he could pound in with the breaking ball and have both the left-handed hitters thinking away and then getting to swing over the top.
All right.
So 2 balls and 1 strike on Gavin Lux. A key walk in the 10th inning in Game 1. Did not play in Game 2. On this 2-1 pitch, takes strike 2, and we go down to Ken Rosenthal.
Well, Joe, it's interesting. Clark Schmidt and Walker Buehler took similar paths into pro ball. Both were first-round picks despite well-documented elbow problems. Buehler was Andrew Friedman's first selection with the Dodgers. In 2015, the team took him 24th overall out of Vanderbilt, knowing he needed a Tommy John. 2 years later, similar thing with Schmidt. He had the Tommy John, and the Dodgers wanted him. They wanted to do the same thing they did with Buehler, but the Yankees grabbed him out of South Carolina at number 16, 7 places ahead of where the Dodgers selected him.
And he's proven to be worth the wait. A couple Ks in this game.
This is the pitch that Freddie Freeman will see the next time up. The left-handers, that's the breaking ball that falls off the table. They think, when you think away, and he establishes a way, then he comes in with that breaking ball. It is very difficult to hit. That will be the key for tonight.
And these Dodgers have just hammered hard stuff all postseason. The cutter that Freeman hit for the home run. 1 ball, 1 strike on Kike Hernandez. 1 out of 6 in this World Series. Tripled and scored in the first game. One and 2.
Talked to Dave Roberts, and I felt this before I asked him the question. When teams come into this stadium, sometimes this stadium messes up the swing and the approach because it's so tempting to loft the ball in the air because of these short porches. He said, my team has the right approach, and I totally agree. They don't just lift and separate.
A fastball with teeth. Strikes out Hernandez. 1, 2, 3 seconds for Clark Schmidt.
What's wrong? My travel rewards card didn't earn enough miles for my vacation.
Are you crying?
No.
Are you crying because of that other card?
No.
There's no crying in baseball. Or with the Capital One Venture Card, because it lets you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. And you can use those miles on any travel purchase. And you know why? There's no crying with the Venture Card. What's in your wallet? Let's play ball!
Killers in the jungle.
Run for the man. There's never been a night this big. To the jungle. This is Jake Paul. This may be it. Versus Mike Tyson. This is the fight the world's been waiting for. Paul versus Tyson. Only on Netflix.
Donald Trump has always wanted unchecked power.
I have the right to do whatever I want as president.
And with Project 2025, he'll get it. No guardrails. This time, he will eliminate protections for pre-existing conditions, and he'll cut Social Security and Medicare to give more tax cuts to billionaires. Donald Trump is more unhinged and unstable than ever. If we give him total power, he'll put everything at risk.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
Check out Mahomes' top 3 plays of the day. He scrambles into T-Mobile to get that new iPhone 16 Pro on us. It's a little shimmy, shimmy, shake. What you think, Kyle?
It's like he's chasing an ice cream truck.
Ice cream! He got his iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built for Apple intelligence.
Cuz holding it up like a baby lion.
Homie takes those T-Mobile savings and calls it a day.
Respect.
Now at T-Mobile.com, get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. And families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
I give up my bespoke shaving subscription.
And I'll stop ordering everything that's trending on Instagram.
And I will no longer dress the dog in cute little sweaters.
You know you don't have to make sacrifices now that you're saving money with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle.
You couldn't have said that like 6 seconds ago?
My schedule's pretty jam-packed these days. I've got 2 free birthday parties on Saturday, and Sunday, that's my me time.
How's that look?
Works for me.
Works for me.
Tonight's telecast is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? And by Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. The city has hosted so many World Series games throughout the years, from the Polo Grounds to Old Yankee Stadium, which is just across the street right there, lit up with the new old fields over there. 104 games here in the Bronx. First one since 2009 here tonight. Strike or ball one on Jazz Chisholm. Walker Buehler in a 2-0 game 3.
Well, Jazz is electricity, and he needs to get on base. He has a really big swing, and his swing has gotten bigger in this stadium trying to have that home run.
Ahead 2-0.
But if he shows that kind of patience and makes the pitcher come to him, then he becomes a threat, a dual threat. Not only getting a hit, but then once he gets on, stealing bases.
It's been fun watching him flash some of that exciting style in this World Series. 3 hits, 3 stolen bases, and the Yankees' long postseason history. He's the first guy to do that. The 3 steals in game 1. Had the Dodgers not had that late comeback, that would have been a bigger headline as he upturned that game.
He doesn't get too big with this swing. 3-1 count, pretty much fastball is what you're looking over the middle of the plate.
There was a fastball. He had one to hit and popped it up. Hernandez, 1 away. Play the MLB playoffs. Fox Super 6 Challenge today. It's free to play. Go download the Fox Sports app, make your picks for a chance to win your share of 20 grand in cash prizes.
It's going to be hard for pitchers to live in the 3-1 category against these teams. Now that's a bonus out for Walker Buehler because he got behind to a pretty decent hitter with power and he got a pop-up. So that speaks to the value of his fastball right now.
Maybe back to what you're talking about, that long layoff. I mean, this fastball's look totally different than it did prior to this 12 days off.
It really has. He has late life. And what late life is, for those of you who don't understand what that means, the hitter's perception of the fastball is on him quicker than what their timing allows for it. So in other words, the ball just gets that late jump and the hitters just miss it, pop it up, or swing and miss.
Anthony Volpe, base is empty, 1 away. Oh, Walker Buehler gets the call there on a cutter, and it's 1-2. Third World Series start for the 30-year-old from Lexington, Kentucky, who's home of the 1-2, and it's down and away. Some guys they get elevated this time of year, and this time of year has always brought out the best in Buehler. Game 3 against the Red Sox in 2018. Game 3 against the Rays in 2020. Struck out 10. Just 1 run allowed in 14 World Series innings. A little bit low. Count goes full.
And you know he's appreciating the journey that has got him here. 2 Tommy John surgeries. Not an easy thing to have happen. And you hope, and he hopes, that he's got a long career and no more surgeries.
His payoff to Volpe. It's cut on and missed. Life back to that fastball. That looks like the old Walker.
That sure does. Now, so far, 3-2 counts, 3-1 counts. It hasn't mattered. The fastball is getting to the point where the hitters who are struggling, he's keeping them struggling.
Volpe now 0 for 9 in this series. Strike 1 on Anthony Rizzo. And there's all this talk about Judge has to get going, and he does. But the bottom of this lineup, John, 6 through 9, 3 for 30. Rizzo takes outside. Tom was telling us before the game, Anthony Rizzo led a meeting a few hours before the game. It's a guy who's been here before, down 3-1 with the Cubs. Took charge and delivered a message. It was short, but impactful for these Yankees.
It's the best I've seen Walker Buehler throw a baseball this year. So to your point, if he likes cold,
sure looks like
he's thriving in it.
He said he had a couple years at Vanderbilt. You think SEC, warm weather, but pitched really early on where it was always cold. Breaking pitch to finish off Rizzo. Since the leadoff walk to Torres, 6 up and 6 down for Walker Buehler.
Since we started Fetch, America's rewards app, we've helped people earn over $1 billion in rewards. Our next mission, to help you earn another $1 billion in rewards as fast as we can. You want a free gift card?
Yeah.
What's the catch? There is no catch. You literally get free gift cards for scanning receipts, playing games, or doing your shopping. Thanks so much. All right. Download Fetch and enter code FETCH for 2,000 points towards your first reward.
Bacon. Good morning, everybody. Nothing like the Jersey Mike's morning prep. The sizzling bacon, the slicing of the tomatoes, the bopping of the fresh lettuce.
Danny, what are you doing up there?
I've been living up here for months.
Got a package from Mr. DeVito?
Oh, my bacon sniffing horn. Oh, smell that bacon. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, now we're talking. Freshly prepped every morning. It's a Jersey Mike's thing, a sub above.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. With Skyrizi, feel significant symptom relief at 4 weeks. Many people were in remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and even at 2 years.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to. Liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease or UC.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Skyrizi.
Now approved for UC.
Hey, Meta, play music.
Baseball, fruit punch, 6-inch pumps, spaghetti pop like a July refront. You'll run off with this big fake punch.
Thanks.
What'd you get?
Oh, I got another double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double hot, double calf, double sleeve. Hey, did you know that Discover doubles your cash back at the end of the first year?
You are cut off.
You earn, we match.
Debbie.
Unlimited cashback match.
Tubi is proud to be free for all small business owners. But it's also free for thugs and cronies who shake down small businesses for money. Because Tubi is free for everyone, and we mean everyone.
T-Mobile is rallying for hurricane relief by donating $25 grand for every home run during the World Series. One of them in this game already from Freddie Freeman in the first inning. The Dodgers have a 2-0 lead. 9-1-2 coming up in the third. This is Tommy Edman. home run and a double in Game 2 and 5 consecutive multi-hit games, which is one shy of the postseason record.
There's a lot of things you can talk about before the season or series and try to predict. Some of the things that are happening, I don't think you could have predicted. That's what makes playoffs actually awesome.
Yeah, you got Tommy Edman adding his name to a list of guys like Soler and Steve Pearce and David Justice, Ricky Henderson through the years, guys that have been acquired midseason and then made their mark in the postseason. His may be especially surprising when you consider that he didn't play at all until mid-August this year. He had elbow surgery at the end of last season, injured his ankle while he was coming back. He's got a full pitch walk to open this third, the same way Ohtani opened the game.
Well, the one thing you got to give the Dodgers credit, and I know a lot of people are going to say, well, they got so many resources to do things. They look for a particular player that fits what they're trying to do, and they just don't swing like crazy. They don't expand the zone, and they're tough to navigate in 9 innings. You can shut them down for 5 innings, but they wear you down offensively.
Yeah, right now it seems like, John, the boom is nice, right? They're hitting all these home runs, but it's the fact that it's boom without bust that makes it so tough. They are not striking out.
And that's the key at this time of the year, facing the pitching and putting the ball in play and creating pressure.
All right, so the star of this Dodger show comes up to the plate here in Shohei Ohtani. And that same mobility and flexibility that helps him be so explosive can lead to what happened on Saturday with that shoulder popping out. Some of that he's born with. Some of it comes from his days as a swimmer. That was his first love growing up in Japan. And go figure, he was a champion at that. Tom Verducci said that his coach, his swimming coach, thought that he could have been an Olympian as a swimmer if he decided to go that route. Pretty good choice he made going baseball. Seen 5 pitches, none of them close from Schmidt.
First inning erratic. After a home run, he got locked in. 13 out of 20 strikes. Now back to that erratic part of the command. He's got to hone that back in, or it's going to be a shorter outing.
Here's his 1-0. That is outside ball 2. No matter what Ohtani's feeling, whether that swing is good or not, just his presence in the box seems to be altering Schmidt. 7th pitch that he's thrown to Ohtani, trying to find the strike zone for the first time. He does.
Yeah, if nobody knew, let's say something happened and the world didn't know that Ohtani was hurt. If he stood in the box and never swung, the pitcher wouldn't know that, and he may walk him 2 times.
On this 2-1, he swings and misses. Good knuckle curve right there. .54 home runs in the regular season, 3 of them in the postseason. 1 hit in this World Series was a big one. That doubled in the 8th inning of Game 1. Had been dancing around at first, looked like he was going to take off, and this is something to check tonight, John. Jose Trevino starting for Austin Wells behind the plate. 80% success rate against him in stolen bases during the regular season. In the 1 game he started in the postseason, the Guardians ran wild. He goes. Ohtani chops one right side. It'll keep him out of the double play. Torres to get Ohtani. Well, he had his first swing. Has that arm in place. If you happen to just be tuning in, you may look at that and say, oh boy, that doesn't look good. He's holding the arm up. We've seen him do that throughout this game, just intentionally keeping it as stable as he can. Runner at second, 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts. Lays off, ball 1.
Big batter here for Clark Schmidt, because I think that Aaron Boone is going to take the bat out of Freddie Freeman's hand. I think he will. I think he'll walk him and pitch to Teoscar. I mean, pick your poison, but right now, Freddie has been locked in with the power stroke.
And a key batter, because you really can only do that if you get Betts.
That's right. I mean, it's the biggest Interesting statement when you say there's a base open, because usually that's referring to first base. But if Mookie walks, there's still a base open. It happens to be third base.
Yeah, how bad do you not want to face the next guy? Clark Schmidt, one thing he's done really well this year, he's the best pitcher in baseball with men on base. Boon's kind of a reflection of that mindset of his, a competitive and confident guy that he is. Doesn't matter how up against it he looks. He thinks he's going to get out of it. His 2-1 is swatted foul, 2-2.
Well, coming into this, one of the struggles he did have was leadoff batters, and that has shown itself in the couple innings already. And that leadoff batter in a postseason game is like 10 times more important than a regular season game.
Because that stress is 10 times more stressful.
Exactly right.
2-2. Pop up. Does Rizzo have room? He doesn't quite. Reaching as far as he can.
It's another reason why this ballpark's such a hitter's park. There's no foul territory. So even that right there would have been caught in about, I don't know, guesstimating half of the parks. And as a hitter, you dream of these things because there's a lot of foul balls that end up getting caught that won't be caught here.
Dodger Stadium, most likely. That's playable ball for Rizzo. So fresh life here for Mookie Betts. Edman at second, one away. 2-2 pitch. Schmidt tries it again. Count goes full.
Well, this was a great pitch, and it put a lot of pressure on Mookie. It's a ball, but it's a great pitch. And it just goes to show you the discipline and just the hand-eye coordination of Mookie Betts.
On this payoff, Betts swats it foul. Do it again. We've talked about this as this postseason has gone on, but all the attention for Shohei Ohtani and then lately Freddie Freeman's heroics, Betts somehow gets lost in the shuffle. But an 8-time All-Star, former MVP himself, one of the best players in baseball. Trying to add on for the Dodgers here in the third. 2 wins away from their first full season title in 36 years. Three-two. Defensive swing poked into right field. Soto's not going to get there. Mookie Betts finds a way to bring in Tommy Edman, and the Dodgers lead 3-0.
I'll tell you what, Edman either had the greatest view and the greatest jump and just
3D powered by Google Cloud, had those 2 home runs with the Braves in the World Series, and he's homered at all 3 World Series games as a Dodger.
Well, they've made mistakes to him, and he has made them pay. All in the inner half part of the plate, in on the zone, and he has been on it. That's locked in.
Dedicated that grand slam swing to his dad, Fred. He said, my swing is because of him. My approach is because of him. I am who I am because of him. All the batting practice they did through the days growing up in Southern California, and he's added his name to Dodger postseason lore.
You just appreciate the significance of this. You understand the history of it. It's amazing to be a part of it, and hopefully we can put up another banner here in Dodger Stadium.
Third season with the Dodgers, a guy that never thought he'd play for another team. His whole career in Atlanta, things fell through there unceremoniously at the end. It was tough for Freeman coming over to the Dodgers, but feeling right at home these days.
Ground ball would get him out of the inning if it's hit to the right person, because there isn't much time left for him in this game if he doesn't command the baseball.
High pop up left side. There's Volpe. Infield fly is called, 2 out.
And again, to reiterate what we talked about before the series started, the starting pitching was supposed to be an advantage for the New York Yankees. They have 4 starters. They actually have more than 4. One of them's in the pen. But the Dodgers don't have any choices. So they got 2 great performances already, and looks like a third out of Buehler, which tomorrow is a bullpen game.
Pretty even the first game of this series. Garrett Cole was fantastic.
Yeah, was.
You look on paper, Yamamoto against Rodon. That's a start. If you're the Yankees, you feel like you have the edge. And you got Yamamoto going 6 1/3, just 1 hit. Rodon gives up 4 runs in 3 1/3. Muncy with 2 away takes the ball. And so far tonight, Buehler way better than Schmidt. Muncy's looking for his first hit of this World Series. He was all over the bases in the championship series, but 0 for 7, 4 Ks against the Yankees. 2 on, 2 out. 1-0.
And again, only 2 hits, but the 2 walks have led to the 3 runs, and both being
leadoff 4-pitch walks.
Yeah. You just cannot get away with that a lot in the postseason.
And it's not something that you'd seen with him. He walked a couple over those first 2 starts. But as the Dodgers have done to so many pitchers who have never had control, command problems, making them work, deep counts, taking a bunch of walks. 2-2 on Muncy. It was a 2-out burst for the Dodgers that did it in game 2. A 9-pitch flash in the 3rd inning of that game. Single, homer. Trying to do it with 2 outs right here. Running the bank on Betts' base hit. Freeman at first with a walk. And Schmidt and Trevino having a hard time getting on the same page. Bullpen's getting ready. That's Mark Leiter Jr. Already 64 pitches from Schmidt, who's not thrown more than 78 this postseason. Runners to get a head start here. 30th pitch of the inning is a payoff to Muncy, and it's fouled off.
He hit that mark in an inning where it's never good and never comfortable. 30 pitches in an inning usually doesn't bode well. You don't want to get higher than that. Down the line, foul. Nice play over there. It's another long at bat. This will be the 8th pitch coming to Muncy. Said, I got you. The audio technician right behind her. She's saved for that play. That's at second. Freeman at first. There they go. Here it comes. Muncy takes ball 4, bases loaded. And that is going to do it for Schmidt. He lasts only 2 2/3, gives up only 2 hits, but the 4 walks spell his demise. And Aaron Boone has to go to the bullpen here. Yeah, this one's out of the zone. He gets his left hand off the bat really quickly right here, trying to go get it.
And you wonder, watching these swings here, can Ohtani keep going? 3 games in 3 days here. The Yankees can force that 5th. Betts with 2 out. Cracks a fly ball to left field. Verdugo twists around and makes the grab. Nestor Cortez hoping he can
Get it? Wow, they really like that one.
It's easy to Geico, official partner of Major League Baseball.
Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Really the bird, with Mama Georgia, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true.
The Winter Escapes sale is now on. Visit sandals.com or call 1-800-SANDALS.
And now your action weather broadcast. We've got shifting weather conditions on the horizon. Expect scattered thunderstorms and dense fog. It's a wild one out there.
Toyota Trucks, let's go places.
We were there in Paris. Exclusive events at incredible restaurants. Nights at the Sapphire Lounge on the Seine. Heaven.
Experience the world as an insider. From exclusive lounges to immersive dining experiences, all a Chase Sapphire Reserve.
Here he comes, Aaron Judge. Now 1 out of 10, 7 Ks in this World Series after Buehler got him to fish after a cutter his first time.
Yeah, he's looking for just any kind of, when a hitter hears that sound, even if it doesn't result in a hit, sometimes clicks a hitter back.
There's the high drive to left field and just got it off the end of the bat. That'd be an example of hearing that sound, but maybe not getting anything out of it.
And that's just the timing of Aaron Judge. You can tell he's just trying so much to get reconnected to the form in the regular season. This one looked like it would get him going. The first one in the zone, but off the end of the bat.
Buehler breathes a sigh of relief. Yankees still looking for their first hit against Walker Buehler. Giancarlo Stanton, strike 1. Fastball has had the swing and miss back to it like it has not this year. In his first year after missing almost 2 full seasons following his second Tommy John surgery. That's hooked towards the left field corner. Going to give the Yankees their first knock of the ball game. Hernandez to get it on the track. Giancarlo Stanton into second with a double. And finally, these folks with something to get excited about.
Well, this crowd is doing their part. Started in the beginning of the game, but got the air taken out of the 2-run homer. The Yankees, when they are at their best, they slug. And they hit with runners in scoring position.
That part's been missing for pretty much this whole postseason. Just a $174 with runners in scoring position. Jazz Chisholm trying to change that. Get him on the board and give him 3. Right. Backdoor curve, strike 1. Line drive right field. Betts comes on and makes a diving play. Had to recover from a first step that took him back and did so to make the grab for out number 2.
Well, we talked about these two teams and how good they are. I would give the advantage to the Dodgers and their outfield defense for sure because of Mookie Betts. He's played center field, but he can play shortstop. He's just a great defender. And there's not a lot of right fielders that would have made that play as much as that ball was sinking.
Volpe takes a strike. And defense, throughout this series has been a separator between these teams. Yankees probably win game 1 if they make the plays that they should.
Yeah, there was some plays in that game that really turned the Dodgers and their outfield defense for sure because of Mookie Betts. He's played center field, but he can play shortstop. He's just a great defender. And there's not a lot of right fielders that would have made that play as much as that ball was sinking.
Volpe takes a strike. And defense, throughout this series has been a separator between these teams. Yankees probably win game 1 if they make the plays that they should.
Yeah, there was some plays in that game that really turned the outcome. This is the guy. This is the guy that can get a big hit and change things in a hurry. He has been off in this series, but he had a good series previous. In that time off, Aaron Boone loved the adjustments that Volpe had made.
Yeah, he reached in all 9 games first 2 series. He's looking for his first hit of this World Series.
Yeah, and again, I don't want this statement to make it seem like it's easy, but he has to find action in right field. He's got to get going with a pit. They're pitching him away, and he's swinging and missing and breaking balls away. This one is almost 100% should be a breaking ball based on everything that the Dodgers have seen from the Yankees hitters.
Fastball.
Wow. I know the idea is when your fastball is good and electric that you can beat the hitter, but he hasn't shown you the ability to stay off the pitch away with break.
Another 2-2 to Volpe. Hooks it into left field. That's down for a base hit. Here comes Stanton. Here comes Hernandez's throw. It is in time. Perfectly thrown. Teoscar Hernandez cuts down Stanton at home plate.
Again, defense executed perfectly. Wow.
The guy known for his bat shows off the arm and the smile, and the pitcher doing it again in the World Series.
At Papa John's, the Shaq-a-Roni is back. It's our extra biggie, ultra foldy, super pepperoni pizza. The biggest of the big, with more cheese, more pepperoni, and more Shaq. Get the Shaq-a-Roni for $12.99. Only at Papa John's. Order now to earn rewards. Yeah.
Welcome to the real Full Monty.
6 celebrities will bear it all for a great cause. The Real Full Monty, December 9th only on Fox.
Whether you're just getting started or you're already on the run, watch Good Day New York and stay updated on the biggest stories. Hear from today's top newsmakers. So no matter where you are, Good Day is there for you. Weekday mornings starting at 7.
Tom Kane Jr. has spent 23 years attacking women's rights. Now he's supporting extremists trying to ban abortion nationwide, with no exceptions. Don't let Tom Kane Jr. ban abortion in New Jersey. HMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
Dear road rivals, no truck on the road drives value like the Tundra. Day after day, mile after mile, it all adds up to big savings under the hood. What's under yours? Toyota Tundra.
Right now, lease a new Tundra for just $479 a month or get 1.99% APR for a full 60 months. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
No one.
No one.
No one has done more for 9/11 first responders than Kirsten Gillibrand. And for the Afghan veterans exposed to the toxic burn pits.
Quitting was never an option when it came to our service members, veterans, and 9/11 families.
Kirsten was the one leader who didn't say no.
I worked with whoever it took, Democrats, Republicans, to deliver for our heroes.
She's the real deal, and I'd run through a wall for her.
Kirsten Gillibrand is my personal champion.
I'm Kirsten Gillibrand, and I approve this message because my work is about people, not politics.
At TD Bank, we see millions of transactions, but it's the humans behind them that matter most. It's why we're leaders, with guidance and solutions that put people at the center. That's how every TD employee helps make our bank the greet you and your dog by your name, open longer when you need us kind of place. Because believing people matter most is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Allison Esposito on Roe v. Wade being overturned.
The Supreme Court did the absolute right thing.
Esposito would let politicians ban abortion.
The absolute right thing.
No exceptions.
The absolute right thing.
Allison Esposito, absolutely wrong. HMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
We welcome you back to the 2024 World Series on Fox, presented by Capital One, as Freddie Freeman takes a ball from Nestor Cortez, who was not about to give him a first pitch fastball over the plate. Freeman, another home run. He's homered in all 3 games in this Fall Classic. There's a fastball cut on and miss. Cortez came on, was able to get out of the 4th inning, leave the bases loaded, striking out Ohtani, getting Betts to line out. Oh, no. Ball's behind Freeman, 2-1. The Yankees look like we're about to capitalize on him getting out of that. Get their first run of the game. Looked like a sure thing on that 2-out base hit. Stanton thrown out at home, though. Soft ground ball to third for Jazz Chisholm, and he makes an error. And the defensive disparity between these teams grows. On one side, you've got an error. On the other side, you've got this.
Yeah, Stanton maybe not the most fleet of foot, but it definitely didn't help that he didn't get the greatest jump, and the throw was right on target.
94 miles per hour. Teoscar Hernandez's fastest throw of the year. He says, I got him. Now he's at the plate. Lofton one foul. He's back in the city where he first flexed his big game muscles for these Dodgers earlier this season. A 3-game series at Yankee Stadium. We had 3 home runs, knocked in 9, had a game-winning double in extras. Cranks this ball on the line to center field, but Judge is there.
Well, the throw is what every left fielder dreams of when you can throw it right on line. It's just a perfect crow hop. And the angle and the ball that Smith can come up the line, meet the throw, and make the tag like a middle infielder.
And there's that smile that's endeared him wherever he's gone. Houston to Toronto to Seattle last year to the Dodgers on this 1-year deal. Muncy up the middle. To the bag goes Torres for a double play. Rizzo able to hold the bag there. We're halfway home in game 3.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Start to break away from UC with Tremfya, with rapid relief at 4 weeks. Tremfya blocks a key source of inflammation. At 1 year, many people experienced remission, and some saw 100% visible healing of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Pause for the facts. She's shopping for a used car, but she doesn't know that nearly half of them have been in an accident. Luckily, Carfax shows how accidents impact price, so she doesn't have to overpay. Unpause.
Whoa, whoa. This is cool.
Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
Any questions?
How did you become the Capital One Bank guy?
Do you mind? I've always been passionate about no fees or minimums on checking accounts.
How do I get your job?
Hard work, dedication.
I met the Capital One Bank guy.
It's like Mr. Jeter said, hard work and dedication.
What's been the highlight of your career?
And that have to be
bank guy.
Helping people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Aren't you in the Hall of Fame?
And didn't you live in space? What's in your wallet?
Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners.
Surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners, every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access.
Hell no, I don't want my taxpayer dollars going to that.
Kamala supports transgender sex changes in jail with our money.
Kamala even supports letting biological men compete against our girls in their sports. Kamala is for they, them. President Trump is for you.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Amazon fall favorites are here. Save on fashion, home, beauty, and more. Shop Amazon fall favorites now.
Welcome to the Cheerios obstacle course.
You were right there. Jersey. Yeah, it is. But I got the Honey Nut Cheerio choo-choo train.
Win the day with the Kelsey's favorite cereals.
Tonight's telecast is sponsored by Geico. For savings and service, get more with Geico. Well, the famous faces and names in this series extend from the field to the broadcast booth. In some cases, like Phil Rizzuto, both those. The greatest ever to do it, Bronx-born, legendary Dodger announcer Vin Scully, who joined the Dodger booth in 1950, called his first World Series in 1953, at the age of 25. Anthony Rizzo pops up the first pitch that Walker Buehler throws. Tumbles down to Mookie Betts for the first out of the fifth. The rewarding performance is sponsored by Capital One, and it's all about Walker Buehler in this game, who's given up just 2 hits.
Yeah, he's been great. On top of every pitch, throwing strikes and making big pitches when he's gotten to 3 balls and 2 strikes or 3 and 1.
Trevino, bases empty, 1 away, upstairs with a fastball. It's a guy in Buehler, debuted in 2017. One of the top young pitchers in the game. Forget the word young. I mean, there's a stretch there where he was one of the top pitchers, period. In fact, his first 5 seasons before he got hurt, he was 45-16. And the Major League ERA leaderboard went to DeGrom, Scherzer, Kershaw, Buehler.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Is 1-2. Trevino lays off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trevino struck out on 3 pitches his first time up there. On this 2-2, he's worked it full. Verdugo's on deck. Then it's the top of the Yankee lineup. Down 3-0 in the game. Down 2-0 in the series. Buehler's payoff. Checking with Tom Verducci.
Well, for Walker Buehler, this is a turn back the clock night. Before that second Tommy John surgery, he was known for an electric fastball. That's gone missing until tonight. 6 swings and misses on the heater in 4 innings. That's more than he's had in any game since 2021.
Top left side. Won't be an easy play. Muncy gobbles and throws in time. A little help in the fact the catcher was running. 2 out. Play Ball is baseball's global youth initiative to highlight the fun and accessible ways to play our great game. To learn more, including how to find a league near you, go to playball.org and follow @playball on X, Facebook, and Instagram. Verdugo, bases empty, 2 out. Walker Buehler in the second inning of his division series start gave up 6 runs. He was able to get through 5 innings in that game just without any kind of good stuff. Put up 3 zeros from there. That started a string where it's 11 consecutive scoreless innings. And at that point, it looked like he was just fighting. Wound up being a huge deal because it kept the bullpen rested for the Penn game the next day that kept their season alive. But better and better each start in the postseason, and he's got this scoreless streak going. It's come out of the middle of nowhere.
Well, and I'll tell you what a difference a series makes, because the last series, even though they got some good outings, they weren't deep. You know, they got taken out before the 5th inning. These first 3 games, with 1 out to go, every starter will have gone at least 5.
Line drive, right center. Betts is there. Guy that he was once traded for. Lines out to him, and Walker Buehler's got a 1-2-3 fifth.
If you're one of the 70% of adults struggling with their weight, struggling to access care, struggling to find treatment that works, the problem isn't you. It's your health care. HIMSS clears the path to affordable, personalized weight loss plans for those who need them. Through HIMSS, a range of treatment options, including compounded GLP-1 injections, are currently available and ready to be delivered to your door. Real change starts here with Hims.
Hurry in for attractive offers on a ZDX, including a complimentary charging bundle or charging credits.
The only truth in Rome is power. I own you now. Deny me, and you will die.
Rome has taken everything from me. But I will have my vengeance. Rated R.
Open your eyes. At Total Wireless, we believe you deserve better from your phone service. And we're fixing that. We give you unlimited 5G data for just $25 a month. And we lock your price for 5 years. You deserve to get it all. And at Total Wireless, that's exactly what we'll give you. Find your local store at TotalWireless.com.
Michelob Ultra. Superior light beer. The new $7 Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell with the beefy 5-layer burrito, Doritos Locos Taco, and the Chicken Chalupa Supreme. The only thing not Lux about it is the price. The new $7 Lux Cravings box, only at Taco Bell.
We about to level up. We about to level up.
The next icon of vacations, Star of the Seas. Book today.
Want some MLB trivia? Just ask Siri. What team has the most World Series titles?
There's a pretty good hint right there. These New York Yankees are trying to author a comeback from down 2-0 to get their 28. Jay Cousins into the game. He's on the outside corner with a strike to Will Smith.
65% of the time, he's going to use that slider.
Third game of the World Series. He's pitched in all 3 of them. Gave up 2 runs in game 1. He pitched a scoreless inning in game 2. The guy they got from the White Sox for next to nothing this spring. 6, 7, and 8 for LA. Smith 0 for 2. To short, and Volpe. The Walker Buehler 5 shutout innings, gets hugs down there in the dugout. The top of the Yankees orders due up in the 6th, and you figure Dave Roberts is going to go for the kill with his top relief arm.
Yeah, and he's up 2-0 in the series and up 3-0. He's going to use every guy he has in the pen to lock this down and not take any chances at all.
How about Brusdar Graterol already be part of that conversation? Lux with 1 gone. Lux reached in a walk his last time and then was out on a bang play at home where went to review. The call stood that he was out. Somewhere Yogi's saying, hey, I think we finally got one back, because Yogi until his dying day argued that Jackie Robinson was out at home in game 1 of the 1955 World Series when he stole home. Right on the corner, 1-2. One of the times the Yankees came back from down 2-0. Bear was at the back end of that. Game 7, 2 home runs against the Dodgers. The 1-2 from Cousins. Oh.
been amazing to watch when, it wasn't that long ago, and we had the privilege of following the Dodgers the whole way. I mean, what a reversal after being down 2-1 to where they are right now to the Padres. I mean, that is.
Ouch. Lux, where's this one? Got a hit with 2 strikes. Well, he's bold, he's brash, and now Craig Carton's teaming up with Danny Parkins and Mark Schlereth to start your day off with the best morning show on TV, Breakfast Ball, tomorrow and every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern on FS1. Craig's in the house today. As Kike Hernandez comes up. Yeah, I mean, this season was hanging by a thread. And I think if you were a betting man, you would have said Padres were going to wrap that thing up at home. Lux takes off on a wild pitch, diving into second. He's going to have it either way. Dodgers had a bullpen game going before that was a good thing.
Yeah, there was just the arrows were not pointing in the right way. And again, that's the difference of how things can flip. And right now, the Yankees were hoping they could be on the plus side of being up 3-0 to try to turn the series. Running out of time.
Up the middle, base hit center field. Dodgers trying to take advantage immediately of the stolen base. Judges throws not in time. And they do just that. Lux gets hit by a 2-strike pitch. Takes 90 feet with a steal. And the little things continue to stack up in favor of the Dodgers.
Tell you what, that was not an easy trip around the bases for Lux.
He's limping like an NFL running back after a long drive.
Well, he's trying to get the view from behind, and now he sees it's going to be close.
Kike Hernandez, second hit of the ball game. Dodgers lead 4-0. And it's the bottom of the order getting it done again. One away, Tommy Edman, strike one.
And again, the craziness of it, every run has resulted in something previous to not getting a hit. 2 walks, hit by bat. These are things you just can't gift a great team easy base runners. You just can't. And then, of course, the stolen base, and next thing you know, it's 4-0. That's the one luxury that the Dodgers are going to have playing with the lead. They can be a little more aggressive. They can play a little more loose, even though he feels like he's been beat up.
Remember, he's already dealing with that hip issue. Kept him out of most of the championship series. Wave and a miss from Tommy Edman.
So he's going to slide in and beat the tag, but then catch a little bit of that. The catcher.
He is huffing and puffing. Oh. Now, since the Yankees took a 3-2 lead in the top of the 10th inning of Game 1, Dodgers have outscored them 12-2, outplaying them on the margins. All out. 3 of the 4 runs today, to your point, coming in on walks and hit by pitches, with those guys at least reaching base. The one big swing, Freddie Freeman's home run. One in every game for Freeman. Oh. Making his case for World Series MVP as the Dodgers try to push the conversation in that direction here. Already leading 2-0 and leading this game 4-0. There goes Hernandez. A swing and a miss from Edman. Trevino's throw in time. Strike him out, throw him out. Dave Roberts saying hang on. They're taking a peek here. You get 2 challenges in the postseason. They've already used one. And looks like they say play on. So Trevino cuts down Hernandez and ends this inning, but the Dodgers add a run on a Hernandez base hit.
You know he's looking to steal second. Google Cloud AI knows that a 10-foot leap with a sprint speed of 28 feet per second means an 80% chance he swipes the bag.
There he goes again.
And when a team's mascot has wings, they just so happen to get 0.4 more steals per game.
The man can absolutely fly.
Yeah, he's flying. Catch the game like never before with Google Cloud AI.
Homes.com is a new, elevated home shopping experience. Beautiful design, tremendously rich content, and my favorite touch, it's the only site that always connects you to the listing agent. Feels like a work of art.
Lovely. What about the app?
Uh-oh! Look what I did. It's ringing. Hello? Hello? Hello?
They can't hear you.
Hello?
Because you glued a frame over the microphone.
I think I've glued the frame over the microphone.
Ding dong!
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
I've been worn by celebrities, athletes, and world leaders. But I've always felt most comfortable up here with the folks that made me who I am. I'm right at home, out here on the land. And I'm in my lane on the shoulder of the interstate. Because this is where I come from. I've been showing up here for nearly 200 years, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Hats off to the future.
Nothing runs like a deer.
I'm looking for a board for my daughter.
Amex founded Small Business Saturday to help small business owners and their communities thrive. Because for every dollar spent at a small business, an average of 68 cents goes back into the community. So on Small Business Saturday, November 30th, we're rallying people to get out and shop small. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Customize and save with Liberty Mutual. Customize and save!
And then I wake up.
Is Limu with you in all your dreams?
Oh, yeah. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Back in the Bronx, Yankee Stadium, the site of Game 3 of this World Series. Ripped down the line, it is gone! Mookie Betts finds a way.
They not like us. They not like us.
Dodger bullpen goes to work. Top of the Yankees order. Strike one eased in there. 1-0-1 from Bruce Gratterall.
It just looks like everything he does is so, oh well, and live on.
Ho-hum and then triple digits. 1 ball, 1 strike. He had not pitched in a month when he took the ball in game 1 in the 7th inning. Pitched a scoreless inning. Falls behind Torres, 2-1. 26 years old out of Venezuela. Gratterall missed a lot of this season with a couple different injuries. Shoulder and then his hamstring. Oh, no. He's behind. 3 balls, 1 strike. The Yankees trying to find a crack in the armor here. Doesn't matter how good the Dodger bullpen has been. They're happy to have Walker Buehler out of the game. 5 scoreless innings. And the Dodger starters have won that war in this series. Yankees starters 8 runs in the 3 games. 8 runs in 12 innings. But the Dodgers have gotten from Buehler today, the 5 scoreless, 6 1/3, just 1 hit from Yamamoto. Flaherty was excellent in game 1. Over to the bullpen here. Gratterall's payoff. Torres chops one to second for Gavin Lux. 1 away. Well, if tonight's game ends in a walk-off, Capital One will donate an additional $10,000 to the Jackie Robinson Foundation as part of the Capital One walk-off program. To date, Capital One has donated more than $1 million to the foundation to support its programs and initiatives, and the Yankees fans are hoping and praying that they're donating $10,000 more tonight. Soto, bases empty, 1 away. 0 for 2 in this game.
He's giving you an example of why no matter what you throw at him, no matter how hard it is, His ability is so far beyond his age to recognize pitches. Right.
Stubborn as they come up there. There's that stare and that shuffle. Not only is he one of the best players in baseball, it's some of the best theater in baseball with a Soto shuffle and the stare. Stare, he's going to win the mind game either way, right? You stare back and you're going to see that fearlessness. You avoid his glance. He knows he's already got you beat. On this 3-1, he takes outside and has a walk. And shoots a look and a smile out there at Gratterall. So here is Judge.
Aaron Judge's first at bat. We get to show you the swing pass. You see how that cutter was outside, but then watch the swing path. It's absolutely balls by you, right? He's swinging up. And then the second at bat, the swing path gets to the ball, but it's at the end of the ball. So he's getting closer to the point where you just are waiting for that one moment for this crowd, for that team to erupt if he gets one of those.
Quick word from Capital One.
What's been the highlight of your career?
And that'd have to be
bank guy.
I've always been passionate about no fees or minimums on checking accounts.
What's in your wallet?
And pretty awesome, this Yankee Stadium crowd showers him with cheers still as he tries to find his way out of the worst time slump. 1 ball, no strikes. One of the best regular seasons we've ever seen. Up the middle, Gratterall knocks it down, guns it to second, a high throw, but Edmonds able to tow the bag. Soto says, I don't know, encourages his manager to take a look. Gratterall stuck with the triple digits out there to second. And Tommy Edman needed every inch of his reach to pluck it.
Well, he does a good job with his toe. Once he gets the throw.
Two outs and it's Stanton. He's got one of their 2 hits in this game. A double in the 4th. Tommy Edman continues to make his mark on this series in so many different ways. Whether that's at the plate hitting 4th or hitting 9th, or that's in the field bouncing between short and center. Power against power matchup here. 1-2.
4-0 lead. Gratterall was playing with fire there, just nonchalantly. That's what we talk about. But he got it done. He threw it over the bag and they made the play, but that could have been ugly.
It's funny, we're asking Dave Roberts about that. Like, you got to be going crazy watching him field it with a bare hand. And they said, yeah. But it's also, that's the kind of window in his personality that allows him to thrive the way he does in situations where maybe he shouldn't. Up the middle, it's a base hit to center. Second of the game for Stanton. Well, the Yankees have multiple runners on base for the first time in this game, and Jazz Chisholm coming up. That's going to do it for Gratterall. Alex Vesia is ready for Chisholm. So the Dodger defense continuing to play a role in this game. That's at a diving catch earlier, just kind of a footnote in it all. The big play was Teoscar Hernandez cutting down Stanton at home, and so the Yankees are still looking for their first run of the day. They got a 2-out chance when you come back.
This is going to sound crazy, but I know these attack vectors. Oh, had a little upgrade, have we? Okay, So that's how you want to play.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold.
NyQuil VapoCool?
It's NyQuil plus a rush of Vicks Vapors.
NyQuil VapoCool, the vaporizing nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, best sleep with a cold medicine.
Introducing KFC's original recipe tenders, made with the secret blend of 11 herbs and spices, which perfectly pairs with our zesty new comeback sauce. Just $5 for 3 tenders, fries, and comeback sauce. Let the feast begin.
Want the effects of Viagra, but faster? Meet Rose Sparks. They contain sildenafil and tadalafil, but Sparks dissolve under the tongue. Dissolvables work faster than old school pills. See if Sparks are right for you at ro.co/sparks.
My name's Jorge Gaviria, and this is my business, Hacienda. I chose my Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. And with no preset spending limit, my purchasing power adapts to my business needs. What's in your wallet?
It is official. First things first is a hit.
The reviews are in.
First things first is a mix of analysis, tremendous chemistry,
And total ridiculousness.
You're out.
First things first. Weekdays at 3 Eastern on FS1.
The moment is here.
And now, America votes.
Democracy 24.
Your freedom, your vote.
Fox 4 side is powered by Google Cloud. The Yankees trying to come back down 4-0. Google Cloud giving them an 8% chance. A good comeback team during the regular season. And as always, thanks to Google Cloud for powering these real-time insights. Alex Vesey got the first one-pitch save in World Series history in Game 2. On to face Chisholm. 2 on and 2 out. 1 ball, no strikes.
Can spin it, and it's hard for left-handers to pick up that spin. Made one mistake, lefty on lefty to Chisholm, and he got a base hit on a fastball.
Chisholm's 0 for 2 today. Hit it hard his last time. On this 1-0 pitch. Ahead now 2-0. Volpe waits on deck. Neither one of these teams very good with runners in scoring position in this series. Dodgers have had the power to overcome that. The Yankees haven't had either dimension. Strike 1.
That was the pitch right there.
He's had a couple today.
Yeah. 2-0 fastball. Smokes his foot. Ankle.
Inches his way back in there. Found himself in a spot that didn't look like he'd find himself in. Coming over from the 100-loss Marlins at the deadline. Key spot in the World Series here. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 6th. A 2-1 pitch. Chisholm up the middle. Lux is there. On a bounce, he goes to second and ends the 6th. Dodgers 4, Yankees nothing. Back after a word from your local Fox station.
In 1 week, the most thrilling show on TV is all new.
You lived with her for 3 years. She's not coming to our wedding.
Damn white. And life-changing events could alter the team forever.
I can't keep going on like this. I know you want to be captain. Are you ready?
Rescue High Surf, all new in 1 week on Fox.
Fox Local is Fox 5 New York. Stream live news and more.
We got a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Fox Local is built for you, on your phone, on your TV, as local as you are. Fox Local.
What if you never had to worry about what you could do? Because you could do anything. Anywhere could be the center of everywhere. And boundaries only existed to be pushed. So the only limit you faced was how big you could dream. What would you do then? Some pretty cool stuff, I bet. Yeah, that'd be some life. That'd be life unlimited.
The best adventures are shared, and with the Ford Explorer SUV, you'll be ready. It offers a premium interior that can carry up to 7 passengers in comfort. And with available Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving technology, long drives feel easy. The Ford Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV. Right now, returning lessees can lease a 2025 Explorer for $439 a month for 36 months, only at your local Ford stores.
If you get sick with COVID-19, someone will feel all alone. Get an updated vaccine this season so you don't let down the ones who matter most. Last fall, more people were hospitalized from COVID than the flu. COVID is always changing. Protect yourself this season with an updated vaccine. Do it for you and your dinner date.
How's the tilapia? When there's Mike's Amazing, you get the BLT, huh? You get the BLT! Get the BLT, duh. Mike's Amazing, get the BLT. Enjoy, babe.
MLB celebrates the life and legacy of Roberto Clemente by presenting the 2024 Roberto Clemente Award to Salvador Perez, presented by Capital One for his positive contributions on and off the field. Go to MLBtogether.com to learn more. Shohei Ohtani jumps out of the way of Tim Hill's first pitch. Hill on to face the top of the Dodger order. 4-0 game, top of the 7th inning. Ohtani, a walk today. 0 for 2. Some awkward swings with that shoulder bugging him. Native of Oshu, Japan. Takes high. And back in Oshu, they got the Thunder Sticks cheering him on. Northern part of the country, up in the rolling hills, rolling farmlands. Well, the last World Series game here at Yankee Stadium, Game 6, 2009, Hideki Matsui homered and drove in 6 to wrap up the MVP, wrap up the series for the Yanks. And Shohei was a 15-year-old back in Oshu watching and dreaming of one day being like Matsui. Broke his home run record for a Japanese-born player earlier this year. They're now trying to join him by starting the World Series and by winning a World Series in his first year in LA.
You would just think, with all that's going on, just holding the bat up with that back shoulder would be enough to just cause tension. He has such a unique style, but it was what makes him so lightning quick, because he's strong, lanky.
Side spinning pop up left side. Chisholm.
Well, Google Cloud, smarter stats with AI. Look, 15 million data points in 0.3 seconds. That's what we get the benefit of. And all these stats up to date. That's how quick it is, Joe. Like a flash.
That is the most fired up I've ever heard you about numbers.
Well, you ask, you get it.
Yes. Hey, you gave it to us. Mookie Betts. Ball 1. 1 out of 3. Knocked in a run in the 3rd inning. All right. 1 ball, 1 strike. Betts now 14 runs batted in this postseason. It's tied for the lead. Tied with Giancarlo Stanton. Mark Vientos to the Mets for the most runs knocked in, as he tries to become the first active player with 3 rings. 1 with the Red Sox, 1 with the Dodgers in 20.
Lots of sinkers out of the low angle 3/4 lefty.
A walk to Betts. That is 6 walks for the Dodgers in this game. But they only had a few over the first 2 games. Fan Cam sponsored by Coca-Cola. Zero sugar. These folks Unquestionably so fired up for this game. The first World Series game here in 15 years. There was an amazing energy and buzz at the start of the game. But this guy right here, Freddie Freeman, you were talking about the Yankees throwing a shock to the system, get the game started, keep the crowd in it. Freeman did it instead for LA.
He did, and set the tone early. Fouled that ball. Was that off his bad ankle? Oh, boy. Oh, man. Top of the foot there, and man.
That's the ankle that he rolled. Final week of the regular season. Has needed hours of treatment every day just to get in the lineup. And he's finally feeling better, as you've seen with the way he's swung in this World Series after he had a few days off between the Championship Series and Game 1 here. But that sends a shock right back through it.
Well, he doesn't wear a guard because he doesn't probably do that very often. Guys who wear guards means they're doing that a lot.
Backing out of play. Stays a 1-2 on Freeman. But what a star he's been in this World Series so far. Homering in each of the first 3 games. None bigger than his grand slam. The first walk-off grand slam in World Series history in Game 1. It's a bouncing ball to Mookie Betts, just barely avoids. They get the out at second. And without slowly that ball is hit, Freeman's still able to reach on the fielder's choice. Continuing our walk down the Hollywood Stars. Game 2, he went back-to-back with Teoscar Hernandez. First back-to-back home runs for the Dodgers in the World Series since the '81 World Series against the Yankees. And looking like he's going to get yet another Hollywood Star with a home run to open the scoring in this game. That'll do it for Tim Hill with the right-handed batting Teoscar Hernandez coming up. Top of the 7th inning in Game 3. It's been all LA.
Do we really need another computer? Not everyone does. But if you're reinventing music, tracking migrations in remote places, or getting others to see your vision, then a Copilot Plus PC will make a real difference. A powerful AI computer is not for everyone. But if you're trying to change the world, even if just your own, we built one for you.
Thanks. What'd you get? Oh, I got another double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double hot, double calf, double sleeve. Hey, did you know that Discover doubles your cash back at the end of the first year?
You are cut off.
You earn, we match.
Debbie.
Unlimited cashback match.
Hey, sweaty. Sweetie, you good?
Someone stole my Old Spice antiperspirant. Now I'm smelling like perspirant.
I did. Force 24/7 sweat protection.
You did this to my bitch.
I want you to imagine waking up tomorrow. How do you feel? No, how do you want to feel?
A new head coach.
Make it about us. We beat the odds.
And her new assistant.
Hey, Google, find me an alternate route, because you decide the outcome.
And a must-win game.
No, we decide the outcome.
And the vision and a car that always delivers.
Bring it in! I want you to imagine waking up tomorrow.
The all-new 2025 Equinox and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
The tradition, the rivalries, the pageantry, and the passion. Big Noon Saturday.
Will Howard and 4th-ranked Ohio State take on 3rd-ranked Penn State. Touchdown! It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox. My
At Yankee Stadium, the Dodgers have a 4-0 lead here in Game 3 of the World Series, trying to take a 3-0 series lead. Clay Holmes is on the pitch. He's pitched in both games already. Yeah, not giving up a run. Busy all postseason. Teoscar Hernandez grounds the first one he sees past the diving Volpe into center field, and Freddie Freeman on that bad ankle goes first to third. They've got him cornered with 2 away. The Dodgers, one of the best base running teams all year, took more extra bases than any other team.
They're doing it all. I mean, this is a team that was in spring training. If healthy, you could understand their dominance in this game with the pitching staff they would have had, the roster. It's not the same. So everybody has stepped up. And you hear that all the time. Next man up. It's not that easy, even though it's true. You got to fill in for the guys that are hurt.
2 on 2 out for Muncy. Yeah, they got to where everybody said they were going to go. It just was a bumpier ride than anybody expected it would be. 12 starting pitchers at one point or another to the injured list, and a full rotation worth that they have there going into the playoffs.
And you can argue, I mean, every team has the right to make moves, but if they don't make those moves during the trade deadline, one of those being Jack Flaherty, the other, of course, Edman and Kopech, that changed their roster dramatically when they got all those injuries.
It's hard to see them still being alive had they not had that deadline. Right. You had your NLCS MVP in Edman, your Game 1 starter in Flaherty, who's been really your top starter since you got him, and Kopech right there with Treinen as the top arms in the pen. You're probably going to see in this game. It's a good reminder that it's the same way you can't judge trades the day they happen or draft picks the day they happen. You can't judge deadline work until the season's done. So there was not a ton of hype around those moves. Muncy's down swinging. Clay Holmes able to get out of his jam and send it to the stretch.
In the spirit of our communities, there is a strength. And when we face the storms of adversity, we rise as one.
At T-Mobile, we believe in the strength of that unity. That's why for every home run hit during the World Series, T-Mobile will donate $25,000 to hurricane relief. And when you text RALLY to 90999, we'll donate another $10.
All right, we got your home and auto bundled, and you saved hundreds.
Oh, that's nice with the economy and all.
What's the economy?
Where do we start?
What isn't the economy?
Yes.
Right?
It is, it's so many things.
Right.
Look, all you really need to know is that Progressive can save you money without sacrificing quality coverage. You follow?
I'll just look it up.
That went well.
I'm a lifelong Republican, and I voted for Trump twice, but I can't do it again. Trump wants a national sales tax on imported goods. It'll make everything more expensive for regular people, all while giving tax breaks to billionaires.
You're rich as hell. We're going to give you tax cuts?
Kamala Harris is for regular people. She wants a tax cut for 100 million Americans, so we keep more of our hard-earned money. I'm a proud Republican, but this year, I'm voting for Kamala Harris.
FFPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
It's game day. And you messed up the snacks. Big time. Luckily, DoorDash can help you course correct. Your door to game day greatness. Your door to more. DoorDash.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Oh, some
You can call me Detective Alex Cross.
They found him dead in his car, apparent overdose.
I think he was murdered. Detective Cross, I don't kill for fun. Multiple victims are connected to this.
And you know this how?
This is where it all started. You think you can stop him? I know I can.
AE drinks Sprite? AE drinks Sprite.
You want to hoop like me? Practice. You want a refreshing drink? Obey your thirst.
At Domino's, we're all about cheesy. From our melty oven-baked pastas to our new 5-cheese mac and cheese. And for a limited time, Domino's Rewards members can try our new mac and cheese for half off points.
Tonight's telecast is sponsored by T-Mobile, America's largest and fastest 5G network. And by Progressive Insurance. Cars, homes, boats, motorcycles, RVs, and more. Somebody got to bring back Hip Hip Hooray. I don't know why we don't do that anymore. Footage from the 1941 matchup between these teams. 11 times in a 40-year span. They met up, and then 43 years without a matchup. The Yankees won the first 5, heartbreak after heartbreak, handed to the Dodgers before they finally broke through what would be their only championship while they were in Brooklyn in 1955. Of course, the Yankees were there to hand it right back to them the year after that. Then the Dodgers moved west, dominant pitching in that 63 World Series to sweep the Yankees. 77 and 78 behind Reggie Jackson. The Yankees back-to-back titles over LA. And then in 1981, the last meeting before this one, Fernando Valenzuela gutted his way through a turnaround game. The Dodgers came back from down 2-0 to win it in 6. Speaking of starting pitching, it's helped define this series for LA. Jack Flaherty, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and then today Walker Buehler joining Sandy Koufax as the only pitchers in Dodger franchise history. 2 World Series starts, allowing no earned runs. Daniel Hudson for the 7th delivers ball 1 to Anthony Volpe.
Well, all the Yankees can hope for now, besides stringing some hits together, is one of the relievers from this point on will not have his best stuff, because the Dodgers relievers have been outstanding in the games they've won.
Hudson's first appearance of this World Series. 6, 7, and 8 for the Yankees. Volpe on 2-0 takes the strike. A run in 5 games this October for Hudson. He's behind Volpe 3-1. Then the last out of the World Series with the Nationals in 2019.
And there's the numbers that show you when they win. That bullpen is tough.
Volpe on 3-1 takes it right down the chute. The count goes full. Rizzo, Trevino to follow. Yankees only have 3 hits in this game. 2 of them from Stanton. Volpe's got the other. Looked like it was going to get him on the board, but Stanton was thrown out at home by Teoscar Hernandez. Volpe leads off the 7th. Pokes one towards the right field corner. Sailing deep and off the wall, foul.
Doesn't take much to hit it out to right field. And just a bit outside.
It's a little better, like you were talking about, though, him going the other way.
Yeah. He's wanting a replay.
Lost the bat, and strike 3 all the way into the dugout. Bob Guerin, former Yankee catcher with the largest hands in baseball, catches that bat on the fly. Come on.
that really happen?
Oh, okay. I mean,
all right.
Don't
He
let the
saved
truth
Dave
get- don't
Roberts.
let the replay get in the way of a good story.
He saved Dave Roberts from getting it right on the noggin
did.
on the bounce.
Rizzo with one away.
Right.
Generous outside corner there for a strike. Bob Guerin could have played catcher in the majors without a glove. Seriously, look at those hands.
Oh, I'm trying to hear about this nut. They won't get hit.
Rizzo 0 for 2. Down 0 and 2. Aaron Boone was just glowing about his first baseman. We talked to him before the game today. He said he saw him, game 2, just willing himself aboard. Basically saying, I have to find a way to do this. He got on with a walk. He got hit by 2 pitches. He used the word moxie. He said he can tell that he's been here before. He's been in the World Series. He's been down. Nothing shaking him. Doing his best to let that rub off on his teammates. With that pregame meeting that he threw. Gonna need a lot late here. 2 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the sixth for LA. Yankees just 5 runs over 3 games. 2-2. Oh, count is full. Has been on both guys in this inning. Austin Wells in the on deck circle. That's Trevino's spot. Well, enter for a chance to win the ultimate baseball moment in 2025. You could watch your team in action when they play in New York next season with an incredible VIP experience. Scan the code or visit MLB.com/moments to enter. 8-pitch coming to Rizzo. There'll be a 9th.
You can see why when he was so healthy and in his prime with the Chicago Cubs, his hands hang over the plate. He's inviting you. Go ahead. Try to throw it inside. I ain't moving. And I'll shorten up and try to spoil that pitch.
Into right center field he goes, and Rizzo's find his way aboard again. And the 9th pitch dumps a base hit.
That was a big league at bat. You know he's not 100% healthy. He was down 0-2, went to 3-2, spoiled a pitch and got one, and you never know. You just never know what sparks a club to get in a rally.
The grit and moxie that Aaron Boone's talking about. Anthony Rizzo with the 2 broken fingers has reached base in more than half his plate appearances in this postseason. So he's aboard. And Wells is coming up as the pinch hitter. 194 for the Yankees as a team in this series. Wells wasn't in the starting lineup. His struggles have continued. 4 of 41 in this postseason. Anthony Bond is getting ready with the left-handed batting Verdugo next.
The thinking here, besides obviously a left-handed batter, Hudson throws a lot of fastballs down. Wells likes the pitch down before he likes it up.
Oh. Aaron Boone did tell us, John, before the game, he said, look, it's not good right now, but I still trust him, and I still feel like his moment is coming in this series. Always optimistic, Aaron Boone, but went out of his way to give that vote of confidence to his catcher, Wells. Off of the bench here in the 7th.
Ball down.
And ahead 2-0. Game 4 is tomorrow. Will the Dodgers be going for a sweep? The only sweep in the 11 previous meetings between these clubs. 1963, that was one dominated by Dodger pitching, as this one has been. 2-1 to Wells. Caught the corner, 2-2. That was Koufax and Drysdale. This has been Flaherty, Yamamoto, Walker Buehler, and the bullpen. Dominant throughout the postseason. That's been the one thread for the pitching staff this pen. 2-2.
Oh, no.
Full count.
Well, if you're Wells, you're hoping to sell out on a fastball 3-2, and does Hudson have the guts here to throw a 3-2 slider?
Fastball got him. Wells got the fastball, but he took it. Strikes out. And Dave Roberts will make the change. The Yankees continue to search, down 4-0 in the 7th.
All right, sandworms out of the basement and the furnace has been exercised. Another Progressive home and auto bundle fully protected from the unexpected.
Beetlejuice caused quite a ruckus, huh?
Jamie, don't say his name.
Beetlejuice?
Saying his name 3 times is how you summon him.
Right. What if I say other words in between? Does that restart it?
Don't overthink it.
Or what if I broke it up into 2 parts? Like someone said, what's your favorite bug? Beetle. What's your favorite morning beverage? Juice.
You're welcome.
Beetlejuice, own it now on digital.
Time out, time out, time out, time out, time out!
Listen up, get tight.
This is the most important timeout I've ever called.
Things are getting out of control out there, and we need to regroup.
Hate.
Hate is winning out there.
Not on these fields.
In our communities.
On our streets.
In our schools.
And we need to stop it.
So let's take this moment
To change the momentum.
and call a timeout
On hate. Together.
Together.
Want the effects of Viagra, but faster? Meet Rose Sparks. They contain sildenafil and tadalafil, but Sparks dissolve under the tongue. Dissolvables work faster than old school pills. See if Sparks are right for you at ro.co/sparks.
Thanks to this waterfront hotel on Booking.com, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh, no. We're keeping tabs on our rivals.
We love Boston.
Hun. With so many choices, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
Let's have a party.
FS1's brand new lineup
We're gonna change up the vibe.
brings you everything you need
Have some fun, old guy.
all day,
My favorite kind.
I'm not surprised.
every weekday on FS1.
Critics are calling Murder in a Small Town an all-inclusive crowd pleaser. November 12th, it's all new.
He's a sociopath.
How exactly do you know this?
I diagnosed him.
Dispatch, officer down. Repeat, officer down.
Well, the Yankees had to be hoping that a return home would change things, get some life from this crowd, which has been fantastic, but still searching. No runs for the Yankees through 6 2/3. And the same questions have persisted. 2 outs in the 7th. Alex Verdugo facing Anthony Banda, trying to get the top of the order to the plate. Ball 1 from Banda. Trying to get the top of the order to the plate. And you've got Banda here, of course, having to face 3 hitters. Can they get Soto to the plate, representing the tying run?
All in.
2-0 on Verdugo.
Now that side of the plate is tighter than the other side, so if you're a pitcher looking to get maybe an inch or 2, you got to go away from the lefty. Count on Banda to be able to get Verdugo out here for Dave Roberts, because then he's got to deal with Torres, where you don't have the platoon advantage, and then of course all bets are off with Soto. So 3-0 on Verdugo.
It's a 4-pitch walk. Always a no-no, but especially to the 9-hitter. Bonda is pitching all 3 games in this Fall Classic. Now it's to face Torres, who's reached twice. Been a good postseason for the Yankees second baseman. 2 on, 2 out. Pops the mitt with strike 1. He's made his name here down the stretch, setting the table for the Yankees. There'll be no bigger table for him to set than this one, with Soto waiting on deck. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ryan Brazier's loosening. That'll be for Judge. 2 batters away. Gleyber Torres fouls it straight back.
Well, it's hard to believe that this Yankee team, which is so good, and you see the numbers with running scoring position, they, going into this at bat, were 4 for their last 40 on pitches in the strike zone. Where they've dominated. And that just tells you a little bit off and really good stuff by the Dodgers, but they're missing their pitches, and the Dodgers have not missed their pitches. There were two pitches particularly in this game that Yankee hitters had a golden opportunity to drive the ball and haven't.
2 on, 2 out in the 7th. Bonda's 1-2 to Torres. Do it again. Rizzo at second, Verdugo at first. Torres watches it miss. Count evens 2-2.
Well, that was a great take there, because you want to make something happen as a hitter, and that would have been a pitch easily swung over the top.
Two. Strike 3 caught on a pitch that was high. Gleyber Torres down on strikes. Aaron Boone and the Yankees can't believe it. In a critical spot with Soto looming. Bonda gets the call. And after 7 innings in Game 3, the Dodgers pitching a shutout.
I was born with wings, but psoriasis swooped in to clip them. It crushed my confidence. It kept me in the shadows.
But no longer will psoriasis get a piece of me. With Bimzelx, I can't wait to say, I'm back.
I'm back. I'm back. I can love my skin again.
Only Bimzelx targets and blocks IL-17A plus F to calm inflammation.
I can control my plaques and start getting myself back.
Bimzelx helps adults with moderate to severe psoriasis control plaques to deliver clearer skin fast for results that last.
I will give myself back the freedom of shorts. Dare to wear black again, from head to toe. Most people got 100% clear skin.
Some after the first dose.
Serious side effects, including suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections, and lowered ability to fight them. Liver problems and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to.
Start to get yourself back.
Ask your dermatologist about Bimzelx.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn everyday purchases into extraordinary trips. And get access to over 1,300 airport lounges where you just check in and chill out. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your world?
Soft drinks are just a buck at Wendy's. Any size, anytime. 3 p.m. Dollar Fanta. 10 p.m. Sprite. 7:46 a.m. Coke. You're so free. Dollar soft drinks, any size, gotta be Wendy's.
To truly embrace the fine life, you must learn to let go. Bienvenidos a la vida más fina.
critical call right there. Mark Carlson rings up Gleyber Torres on a pitch that looked like it was high, with Juan Soto waiting on deck. If he gets up there, he's the tying run, and man, Torres is still shaking his head over it. Will Smith against Clay Holmes to open the 8th. Right. Strike one.
Well, the hard part is you don't get a chance to atone for if it was called incorrectly, right? Strike 3, that's it. That's taken from you. And every hitter's worst nightmare when that happens. Oh. Strike 1, you're like, I can overcome that. Maybe even strike 2, but not strike 3.
6, 7, and 8 for LA in this 8th inning. Yankees are going to have Soto and Judge coming up in the bottom of the 8th. Oh. Ryan Brazier's continued to warm, and so Dave Roberts is seeing this lead at 4. And knowing that there's a bullpen game coming tomorrow, staying away from the very top of that bullpen hierarchy at this point.
Oh no, where'd he go?
Smith went around 2-2. When it comes to Blake Trinan, he's thrown a bunch first 2 games of this series, and so Dave Roberts is thinking he'd like to stay away from him tonight. And this lead at this point enough for him to do that.
Well, Dave Roberts has made a lot of good decisions, and he's also had the good fortune, too, of having games that work to where the stress decisions haven't had to come into play. And, you know, you don't mind burning assets, even if he had to win this game, to go up 3-0, and then
Trotted second by Torres. Smith the first out. Here's that pitch shot.
Yeah, it's up, and even Torres knows it's up. He thinks he's going to first. And unfortunately for the Yankees,
says it's high. He wasn't kidding. That's going to do it for Clay Holmes. Tommy Kahnle is going to come on. The change-up expert with Gavin Lux coming up.
See you at 5. Number 5 is the answer. Chanel.
At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
20 seconds a week to lose 20% of your weight in a year with diet and exercise. That's the power of GLP-1s through Ro. Connect with a provider today at ro.co/20.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing to keep us focused.
A habit we never skip, to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mental health. Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
World, the time has come to push the button. World, the time has come to push the button. World, the time has come to push the button.
Get this low mileage lease on this 2024 GMC Hummer EV pickup for around $849 per month. We are professional grade GMC.
Fan Cam is sponsored by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Coca-Cola didn't say whether or not they had to be happy fans. There aren't many of them around here right now. The Yankees getting shut out through 7 innings. Down 2-0 in the series, down 4-0 in the game. Tommy Kahnle's on to pitch the top of the 8th. Been so many moments where they've pushed it right there, just about to set this place off, but just haven't been able to get that big hit.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'm going to go on a limb, and I'm going to say something that's going to sound crazy. Tommy Kahnle is going to throw a fastball in this inning.
56 consecutive changeups.
57.
Mariano's cutter is out. Kahnle's changeup is in. We should have a tracker, just like a ticker.
Oh, it's tracking now.
You've mentioned this, but it seems like a thing to do would be to move up in the box to make that change up thigh high for you.
Right.
Foul ball. Tommy Kahnle pitched for the Dodgers for a short period of time. This is second stint with the Yankees. Injury-riddled time with the Dodgers. Come back here to the Yankees. Dealt with some more injuries, but when he's been healthy, very reliable.
When do you think it's going to come? Pitch
I'm
61?
counting on it being, yeah, we should pick. Not here.
Oh.
I'm going to say after 64 changeups.
Okay.
What are we at now? 59?
59. This would be the spot. 1 and 2. Surprise him with a fastball.
Stick with the change. Struck him out. 2 out. And now a word from FanDuel.
Make every moment more when you bet the World Series on FanDuel.
Kike Hernandez down in the 8th spot. 2 out of 3 with a run knocked in. He's continued to find his way into the spotlight in the postseason.
There it is.
Wow.
61.
61.
Nailed it.
You did?
I think I said 61, didn't I?
Just the fact that you said one was coming. So I don't know what you nailed it by saying we're going to see one. First fastball in weeks. Head back to that changeup. Let's not get carried away. It's going to be Brazier for Soto, Judge, and Stanton. It may be actually Bonda and then Brazier after Soto. Sky high into shallow right field. Torres going out. He says that he's got it. Still saying he's got it, and he does. Soto charging on behind him. Kahnle comes on, puts up a 0.
Look, I got the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Apple Intelligence is pretty awesome.
Nice.
You can get it when you trade in any phone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're seeing this right yet?
Switch to Verizon and get the new iPhone 16 Pro and get a new iPad and Apple One all on us. That's over $1,600 in value. Only on Verizon.
Believe me, when it comes to investing, you'll love Carl's Way. Take a left here, please.
But there's a...
Carl's Way is the best way.
Is it? At Schwab, how I choose to invest is up to me.
Exactly. I can invest and trade on my own.
Yes, and I let them manage some investments for me, too.
Let's move on, shall we?
No can do.
I'll get out here.
Where are you going?
Schwab.
Schwab, a modern approach to wealth management.
Delivering great customer service in the clutch is critical. Now, let's field some questions.
We can bundle both your boat and RV insurance.
I'm gonna turn this up a notch.
We can help protect your cars, home, boat, RV.
He's unflappable. Is the sun in your eyes?
That's right. We can bundle your car and home.
That's right. Even renter's insurance.
Night, Mark. Excellent focus.
It's Kenny's birthday today.
You can help with special events like weddings.
Great job. Way to keep your eye on the... Ow, Glenn.
Sorry.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
Amazon fall favorites are here. Save on fashion, home, beauty, and more. Shop Amazon fall favorites now.
Biggest thing I've learned so far? Don't sweat the small stuff. No. Found it. Finding my light. No, knowing my cue. Just trying not to overthink things. M&M's for all fun kind.
You might wonder, John Legend, how do you keep your voice sounding so legendary? Honey, and how do I keep my protection against COVID-19 up to date? With a COVID shot this season, designed for recent variants.
You can get your COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot if you're due for both, as recommended by the CDC.
The fresher, the better.
Ask your healthcare provider about getting this season's COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot.
Sunday. Time to suit up.
This is like half zips, kind of quarter zip.
And sacrifice your body.
This is fun.
Because no matter how hard you football, it's easy to Sunday.
Well, instead of one more batter for Anthony Banda, lefty against Soto, Ryan Brazier, who's gotten tagged by left-handed pitchers this year, or left-handed hitters this year, is going to come in, a clean inning. Soto, Judge, and Stanton. Now, the reason is, you'd have to assume, is that Juan Soto is 0 for 5, 3 Ks against Brazier. Because all the other data points towards Banda getting him. But it's Brazier. Oh, no. Falling behind 2-0 here in his first game of the World Series. Dodgers 4, Yankees nothing. Bottom of the 8th inning. Yankees running out of time to get this game and the series turned around.
All right. You almost think they got to at least cut it in half and give themselves a fighting chance in the 9th. Before they can do that, they got to get a runner or 2 on base. This has been lean.
2-2 on Soto. You saw Chris Taylor. He's in left field. He's replaced Teoscar Hernandez. Puck came into the 4th spot in the Dodger lineup. If a keeping score at home, fun to do. Soto today 0 for 2. Walked his last time.
Oh, no.
And he's worked another full count and wiggles those hips. Crowd bubbling, hoping, praying.
There's been a lot of 3-2 counts for the Yankees and a lot of 3-ball counts that just haven't materialized their way. They've got to get some of these going.
Soto reaches out, hooks a fly ball to right field. The bat swings under for the first out of the 8th. A bunch of celebrities in the building today. Bobby Flay and Martha Stewart. We're going to have some good food up in here. We flagged them down. Billy Crystal, thanks to him for doing the pregame tease. Some other sports represented. Chris Chelios is here. Spike Lee always involved. We got basketball guys. Roy Williams is here. Rick Pitino we saw earlier as well. Paul Giamatti, New York guy. 1 ball, no strikes on Aaron Judge. There's Pitino. Couple basketball Hall of Famers. This guy does all the sports. Kenny Albert. Stay away from a stadium for once, Kenny. 1-1 on Judge. Go for 3, 1 for 12 in the World Series. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Greatness undeniable. Home run record, the multiple MVPs that he's going to have once it's official this year. Franchise face and captain. Still trying to do it when it matters most, though. Still trying to get what matters most, especially when you wear that jersey. It is his first world title. Biggest reason he said that he came back, because he could have gone anywhere when he was a free agent after that record-setting 2022 season. That included his hometown team, the Giants, who gave him a great offer. But he said New York's about championships, and I haven't won one yet. Too much unfinished business in my legacy here. No matter how many home runs he hits, no matter how otherworldly he is during the regular season, he'd be the first to tell you that legacy's formed here and now. Takes the walk.
Well, to start in the right direction.
First time he's reached today. And now it's Stanton. He's got the kind of swing that could take a chunk out of this 4-0 deficit. 2 more hits today. 6 home runs and 14 knocked in this postseason. Tried to.
He just needs a slider in the zone that doesn't break away. Brazier's slider's tough to hit.
Dodgers pitching this shutout at this point without using Michael Kopech, without using Blake Trinan. 5 scoreless innings from Walker Buehler. Fastballs by him, 1-2. Brazier comes home and buckles his knees, strike 3.
That was one in the zone, but that one appeared high to Stanton. He let it go and didn't get another chance.
9th Yankee strikeout of this game. Out of the bottom of the zone with a strike on Chisholm. Even Jazz, who had given him some life the first couple games, shaking his head today, hitless. 0-2. Last time the Yankees were shut out, Josh Beckett, clinching game 2003. Jazz Chisholm still arguing with home plate umpire Mark Carlson. And you could hear Aaron Boone encouraging him, come on Jazz, as if to try and get him to focus in. Brazier home with an 0-2 and taken low. Emotional player. When he's right, that's a joyful emotion.
Yeah, there's no time now. And I know Aaron Boone, he can only do so many things and got to execute. That's the only way that you can change the narrative and ride that emotion. I've said this before, and it always baffles me, but if you're striking out or you're getting out and you break a bat or throw your helmet, that's considered an emotion. Oh, look at, he's passionate, he cares. He struck out, right? It's still about getting hits.
Chisholm down on strikes. Ryan Brazier puts up the latest 0 for the Dodgers. An inning away from their first World Series shutout since '88.
The weekend and weekend mud and torque for days and getting home and your little brother and why he drives you crazy.
Just park it over here.
Nope. I think I'm good there. Keep it close.
You hit my truck.
Really?
And one tight spot and the strength and the smarts.
I knew it.
Come on. And the Silverado family of trucks and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday.
I got you something.
We said no gift.
We had to get you something.
Thank you, honey.
I got you this.
Did you do this yourself?
Yeah, I had a great teacher.
Happy birthday.
I love you.
I love you too.
Love you. Thank you.
This is from me to you.
10 little toes. She has his nose.
I am genius.
When Wednesday dances, you experience her emotions.
Just like that Korean show on Netflix where people play kids games for money, and if they lose,
Están en una persecución de coches.
I binge Drive to Survive, and I felt like racing could be my next thing. My favorite part was...
no, Mas a cena do espelho.
Honestly,
It's so good.
So good.
So good.
Better watch. It's so good.
For more than a decade, Farxiga has been trusted again and again and again. Ask your doctor about Farxiga.
To truly embrace the fine life, you must learn to let go. Bienvenidos a la vida más fina.
When it comes to tickets, pick TickPick. You're picking the best prices guaranteed, with no hidden fees ever. Pick from thousands of live events. No hidden fees, more savings. Download the TickPick app.
Hey, sweaty. Sweetie, you good?
Someone stole my Old Spice antiperspirant. Now I'm smelling like perspirant.
I did. Force 24/7 sweat protection.
You did this to my pits.
Tonight's telecast is sponsored by T-Mobile. Text RALLY to 90999 and T-Mobile donates $10 to hurricane relief. And by Progressive Insurance. Cars, homes, boats, motorcycles, RVs, and more. 2 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the sixth for the Dodgers. 4-0 they lead to the 9th inning. Up 2-0 in this series, up 4-0 in this game. Tommy Edman fouls off Tommy Kahnle's first pitch.
And Tommy Edman's batting right-handed, even though he's a switch hitter, trying to take away that changeup that fades away from a lefty.
Another night where he's made an impact, walked back in the third, came in to score. Couple changes, 0-2. Tommy Edman, 29 years old, whole career with the St. Louis Cardinals before coming over here at the deadline. He's gone as deep as playing in the National League Championship Series when he was in St. Louis. A couple months into his time in LA, in his first World Series. Out of the San Diego area. Born in Michigan, though. Good Michigan guy.
Yeah.
Chops one left side. Chisholm cuts it off and just gets in. Earlier today, as part of the Fall Classic Legacy Initiative, MLB and the Yankees hosted a special event at One World Middle School where funds will go towards a new sensory room. Go to MLBtogether.com to learn more. Just the one hitter for Kahnle here in the top of the 9th. Aaron Boone is back out there to make a change with the top of the order. And Shohei Ohtani coming up.
Let's hide in the attic. No, in the basement. Why can't we just get in the running car?
You crazy? Let's hide behind the chainsaws.
Smart. Yeah, okay.
If you're in a horror movie, you make poor decisions. That's what you do.
This is a good idea. Shh, I'm being quiet. Breathing on me.
If you want to save on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing to keep us focused.
A habit we never skip, to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mental health. Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Merry Christmas.
It's that moment.
It's a gift.
You just love me!
When a wish becomes true.
A present for me?
A person feels seen.
I just thought, God forbid, something happens to that one.
I knew you would like that. That's your color.
And to be seen is to be loved.
Thanks, Mom.
Give the gifts that show you get them. Welcome to your Walmart.
In what week?
Go, go, go.
We're trapped and stuck on the reef. Hold your breath.
The most thrilling show on TV is all new.
You lived with her for 3 years. She's not coming to our wedding.
Damn white.
And life-changing events
Got recommended for a job on Kauai.
I would miss you.
could alter the team forever.
I can't keep going on like this. I know you want to be captain. Are you ready?
Rescue High Surf, all new in 1 week on Fox.
Game 4 tomorrow night. Coverage to start at 7 o'clock Eastern. First pitch coming a little bit after 8. At this point, it looks like it may be the Dodgers trying to clinch a world championship and the Yankees trying to extend their season. They're down 4-0. Top of the 9th inning as Luke Weaver comes on to pitch. Top of the Dodger order. So it's Weaver to face Ohtani. Shohei in this game walked and scored in the first inning on Freeman's home run, and he's gone 0 for 3 since. He's looked a little uncomfortable. He's winced and cranked that arm. That left shoulder.
Right. Nah, I'm personally amazed he's in there. I mean, I know it's every desire of every Dodger, every player to want to play no matter what. But when he slid in and the pain he had, a short turnaround.
Oh. Always slides the same way to protect that pitching arm.
Yeah.
And this time it injured the other arm.
Yeah, you just never know on what slide and how awkward it could be. And
that pitch, he thinks, hit him. Mark Carlson says, yes, it did. So in addition to the 5 walks the Dodgers have taken tonight, actually 6 walks they've taken tonight, they've had 2 guys get hit as well.
I don't think he called the hit batter, the umpire. He's asking if they want him to replay it.
Definitely hit him.
But he didn't call it.
No, I'm with you.
Los Angeles is challenging the non-hit by pitch call.
Well, the one thing about this series, when we talked about coming in, Joe, there's a pressure on a lot of teams, these 2 teams, and we felt like, or at least I felt like, as that ball definitely hit him, the narrative was going to change drastically if the Yankees didn't win because of the unknown of the future, where the Dodgers are more built to come back and be in multiple World Series. So that's going to be right away with what do they do with Soto? What happens if they lose this series? Does it give them more leverage or not? Does Soto have more leverage to stay
After
here?
review, the call in the field is overturned. The batter was hit by the pitch. Los Angeles has 1 remaining challenge.
Replay review is presented by Zoom, and it is overturned. Ohtani's aboard.
But one of those conversations are probably going to start earlier than they wanted it to, right? That's why it's imperative that they fight every way they have left in them to either rally in this game or take this to 5-game series.
RBI single and a walk for Mookie Betts. 1 on 1 out, top of the 9th. Volpe, Rizzo, and Wells due up for the Yankees in the bottom of the 9th. Has it looked to you, I know we touched on this a little bit earlier, but has it looked to you like a team that feels the pressure?
A little bit. It certainly does, in the fact that how they won and the rest coming in, it is definitely taken their offense away from what they can do. What it's looked like to me is an offense that got flat at the absolute worst time. I mean, nothing momentum-wise got them going, and they never really got that big hit. And unfortunately, that huge hit against them has spun the Dodgers into a potential 3-game to none lead.
On the ground to short, could be 2. There's 1, and there's 2. Yankees trying to pull off a magical comeback in the 9th inning. Bottom of the order, will have to get it started.
In the spirit of our communities, there is a strength. And when we face the storms of adversity, we rise as one.
At T-Mobile, we believe in the strength of that unity. That's why for every home run hit during the World Series, T-Mobile will donate $25,000 to hurricane relief. And when you text RALLY to 90999, we'll donate another $10.
The tradition,
The rivalries, the pageantry, and the passion. Big Noon Saturday.
Will Howard and 4th-ranked Ohio State take on 3rd-ranked Penn State. Touchdown! It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. With Skyrizi, feel significant symptom relief at 4 weeks. Many people were in remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and even at 2 years.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to. Liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease or UC.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Skyrizi.
Now approved for UC.
What is your name?
Amy Larson.
What is your occupation?
An attending physician in internal medicine.
You have children?
Katie and Danny.
How old are they?
9 and 7. Babe, what's wrong?
We're not together. We got divorced.
She has partial retrograde amnesia. She can't remember the last 8 years.
I don't know who I am now, but I wanted to be a doctor my whole life. I won't give that up.
It's a beautiful life.
Dodgers 4, Yankees nothing to the bottom of the 9th inning. Dodgers 3 outs away from a 3-0 series lead. And this has been a rough couple of days for New York sports fans. You got the Jets lost yesterday to fall to 2-6. The Giants lose tonight to fall to 2-5. The Yankees on the verge of falling behind 3-0 in this World Series. The big blow once again came from that man who had the iconic swing in Game 1 with the walk-off grand slam. He starts Game 3 with a 2-run shot.
Again, just remarkable because 2.5 weeks ago, not sure if he was going to play, what you could get. He had to sit a couple games, but the delay and the rest certainly put him in the best position for his ankle to be successful.
Michael Kopech's going to try to wrap this thing up. 6, 7, and 8 for the Yankees. Anthony Volpe will lead off, 1 for 3. His one hit was back in the 4th. It looked like it was going to drive in their first run, but Stanton got thrown out at home. Teoscar's throw saving at least 1 run. Of course, the Yankees would have kept on hitting right there had he not gotten him at the plate. Ball and a strike.
I just wonder how much this, if they go on to win, this changes the complete strategy of usage of pitchers for tomorrow for Dave Roberts. Meaning they've used a couple guys tonight that typically would use tomorrow. And is it house money and you use guys in different ways because you got 4 games to win 1? I'd be interested to see how it works out for Dave Roberts tomorrow.
1-2 to Volpe. Cut on and miss. 1 gone in the 9th. You've got Kasparius and Knack, Honeywell, who could all give you length down there. Rizzo. $11 Ks for the Yankees tonight. And the Dodgers 2 outs away from their first World Series shutout since Oral Hershiser, Game 2, 1988. Last time they shut out the Yankees in the World Series. You're here at Yankee, or in the Bronx at least, old Yankee Stadium. Game 7 in 1955. Johnny Padres as the Dodgers finished off their first World Championship, and their only one in Brooklyn. As the game saved by Sandy Amoros, running down a Yogi Berra shot to the corner with one of the biggest defensive plays in this series' long history. And they're 3-1.
Oh, no.
Rizzo's aboard for the 2nd time as he takes the walk. Last time the Yankees were shut out in the World Series, the clinching game we mentioned, 2003. Marlins, after shocking the Cubs, the end of the World Series, beat the Yankees in 6. Josh Beckett, complete game to finish it off here. The old ballpark.
Right behind you.
So here's Wells. Pinch hit a couple innings ago, took strike 3.
I tell you what, in this stadium, when you throw up a 0 for 9 innings, you're doing something, because this is a hitter's park, and that means you are executing. Josh Beckett did it back then.
Oh no!
And the Dodgers are doing it right now.
This would be their 5th shutout this postseason if they could lock this down. That would be tied for the most in a single postseason in Major League history. Of course, more games than ever in the postseason these days. Cleveland in 2016. They fell just short to the Cubs. Had 5 shutouts in that run. Got the rally caps on, hoping for something historic. Largest 9th inning deficit overcome to win a game in World Series history? 2. Last happened in 2015 when the Royals erased a 2-0 deficit against Matt Harvey and then scored a bunch in the 12th to clinch. Came into the night saying the offense had to figure it out and figured that it wouldn't be shocking at all if they did. They feel due. This feels like a sleeping giant, but it's continued. Another 1-2 to Wells. Almost hit him. Rizzo takes second. And now Trinan. Not going to mess around, Dave Roberts. You got Verdugo on deck, then it's the top of the order. 2-2 on Austin Wells. Kopech delivers. High pop fly. Freeman, does he have enough room? He does. Dodgers an out away from a Game 3 shutout. And the Yankees an out away from facing a 3-0 deficit. Never as a team in World Series history even forced a Game 6 when falling back 3-0. Of course, in 7-game series across any series, only once has a team come back to win it. Of course, the Yankees on the wrong side of that. Dave Roberts and the Red Sox 20 years ago. Verdugo drew a walk his last time. Swings and misses. 0-2. Bites it off foul. Stays alive.
Twice all series, just to show you. Only twice all series they've gotten 2 hits in a row. And it happened last time in the 9th inning last game where they put that rally together.
High fly ball to deep right field. Betts goes back at the trick at the wall and gone. Alex Verdugo, with the Yankees down to their last out, connects on a 2-run home run. First home run of the postseason for the Yankee left fielder. And now they've got the top of the order coming up. Torres will be the hitter. And if he can reach, Soto would come up as the tying run. Don't forget all that shutout stuff we're talking about. A 4-2 game.
They didn't miss it. And you're right. All that shutout goes right out the window. But the Yankees You don't like losing. You don't like being down 3-0. You certainly don't like getting shut out. But now a little bit of drama. They cut it in half. Problem is there's 2 outs.
Still on their last breath. Gleyber Torres unable to get Soto to the plate back in the 7th when he took strike 3 on a pitch that appeared to be high. Strike 1. Ball 1. Torres takes strike 2, and the Yankees down to their last strike. Watches it spin away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stirring up one last dose of hope. 2-2 to Torres. Bouncing ball towards the middle. Edman with a spin and a throw. And the Dodgers dominate Game 3. They're a win away from a world championship. A 3-0 series lead over the Yankees.
Starting pitching. Go back to it. Advantage Yankees. Before the series started. Starting pitching after 3 games, advantage the Dodgers.
Walker Buehler picks up where Yamamoto left off. 6 1/3 for Yamamoto in Game 2. 5 scoreless innings for Walker Buehler in Game 3. Whose big game mastery continues. Now 3 World Series games in Walker Buehler's career. 18 innings, 1 run.
Defense almost flawless for the Dodgers in this series.
For the Yankees, it's a complete opposite story. Defense has given the Dodgers too many extra chances. Defense in tonight, walks and hit by pitches that set the table. And as you said, it's just too good an opponent to give them those extra outs and give them those extra base runners.
Yeah, you cannot give free passes. You cannot give situations that the other team didn't earn to great teams.
Let's go down to Ken Rosenthal.
Thanks, Joe. Freddie, your first inning homer gave the Dodgers an immediate 2-0 lead. How much did you guys talk before the game about the importance of striking quickly, putting the Yankees on their heels, taking the crowd out of it?
I think it was more the talk was trying to talk about Clark Schmidt. A lot of us have not faced him, so we were just trying a lot of emphasis on game planning and stuff like that. And obviously, when you come into a road park, you want to try and strike early and quiet the crowd down, and we were able to do that in the first inning.
You have home runs in each of the 3 World Series games. You didn't have an extra base hit in the first 2 rounds. Is it that your ankle is feeling that much better, or have you simply learned to deal with it?
No, my ankle is that much better, and that's because the days off, I was able to calm it down, get some treatment, and then I was able to work on my swing. That's the key. So just been able to find my cue, and I've been seeing the ball pretty good.
Now the other thing, home runs in 5 straight World Series games. You tied George Springer. That's a record. So, as you go into tomorrow, granted, you need 1 more win. But how much does that accomplishment mean to you, just knowing that you've done that?
I mean, I guess when it's all said and done, I can look at that. But the most important thing is what you said, 1 more win. That's all I care about right now. I don't care how it happens. I just want to get 1 more win.
Finally, Walker Buehler. What did you think, Freddie?
Yeah, Walker Buehler, he's been doing this his whole career. Big games, big moments, steps up when you need him. 5 strong innings, and then our bullpen came and did a great job. I mean, this is what you got to do. You got to pitch in October, and we've been doing that.
Freddie, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ken.
Joe, back to you.
Kenny, Freeman and the Dodgers are 1 win from a championship, 1 win from a parade, which they've not been able to do since 1988. Zooming on down there to the desk and the postgame show. The guys will be ready for you on the other side of this break. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Yankees 2. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Yankees none in this best of 7 with Game 4 coming tomorrow night.
What's the latest? Anything new?
Yeah, he's gonna take warm-ups. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Almost game time. You ready?
Dude, is he serious? Guess they still don't think you're ready for this job. Maybe they don't respect you without pads on.
Or they see just another ex-jock looking to cash in.
They don't care who you are or what you did.
That's so disrespectful. That's right. And disrespect is a gift.
Hi, Tom.
Okay, Mr. Brady, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The moment is here.
And now, America votes.
This election night will debut state-of-the-art technology
that will let you experience the action unlike anywhere else.
In this historic year, more Democrats, independents, and Republicans
watch Fox News than any other news network.
Democracy 24.
Your freedom, your vote.
Audio Jungle. 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 Audio Jungle.